As they say, ugh, here we go. Welcome, everyone. It is February 18th, the year of our Lord, 2026. This is the Weekly Alaboom. I will await patiently for Aldi or whoever else to show up and entertain me. In the meantime, as the regulars start filtering in, we can take the time to uh, answer questions, talk about whatever, do whatever. Um, things that are weird for me is like uh when you see like memories on social media, which is like one of those things where it's like whenever you look at your memories, hey stick. Whenever you look at your memories on any social media when it says, "Hey, this is what happened several years ago," I've gotten to that point now where it's like there's gut punches, like people that like I'm no longer friends with because we had a falling out, or no longer friends with because they no longer are alive, and things like that. Anyway, it's like a minefield when you go and willingly step into those places. So anyway, interesting things or whatever. Um, what else has been going on lately? It snowed here. I had to I went out and my wife shoveled some of it when she got home from work and I was busy doing stuff. Today was a big day for my youngest son Caleb. He got his braces removed. So and had his uh permanent retainers on the top and the bottom put in that he'll have in his mouth until they break off basically. I remember I had my I had the bottom permanent retainer when I got that done. That was like something from a million years ago, right? And I remember one time I was like eating an apple or something. This is like several years afterwards because I got my braces when I was in junior high. And then I got my braces removed and then but I remember I got to uh I was in college and I was eating something and my permanent retainer snapped off. And I remember one of the glue pods or whatever they put in place to have it there snapped off as well. And so I remember I just threw the thing away. I wish I'd kept it now that I think about it. But I had that other like glue pod on my one tooth for like ever until I went into the dentist and he's like, we should just tear that off. And then remember they got it off. So and it's just anyway, so he's got those and yeah, he got that done. Um hey, Gigi's game room. So this is where as I sit around and wait for somebody to show up for me to talk to, I open myself up to questions. Tonight's well, at least my first. I'm feeling kind of tired, so my first drink will be sparkling ice, caffeine, zero sugar. That would be the black raspberry flavor up here. Um, so, but to answer your question, game room, how goes it? Fine. Been better, been worse. Um, I've been doing physical therapy now. I'm entering into my second week of physical therapy on my shoulder. It still hurts, but it hurts less, I think. I don't know. I mean, when I wake up in the morning, it still hurts a lot. Um, they don't know how badly my rotator cuff is torn. Um, but uh, just they're hoping after 6 weeks of physical therapy, you know, Anthony, my physical therapist guy. Speaking of Anthony, Anthony's supposedly going to be on later tonight. Hey, here's Scott. Um, but supposedly, like his whole thing is, we got to break your shoulder down, then we're going to build it back up. And I'm still in the breaking it down portion of my physical therapy. So we are live, Scott. So don't say
We are
anything.
live. Don't say
Yeah,
anything.
don't say anything you don't
Don't say
want
anything
to.
provocative.
Yeah, provocative. Well, provocative something. Provocative is good. Um, been to Fargo a lot, Sean. Yes, I think you've told me that before, Sean. Been to Fargo a lot. Sister went to NDSU, the North Dakota State University Bison. My wife is a graduate of NDSU. I am not. My older brother went to NDSU, so it's a good school. We toured it for Ross. Um, Ross decided against it at the very end. So,
So
how's
what's
that
the
$1 million idea I gave you earlier today?
$1 million? I like, which you're not using, I'm guessing. Although you
I don't
never
know.
know, you might. Well, I don't know. I don't know if I want to discuss inner workings of decisions,
Well,
but
I mean, no, that's fine. I mean, we have to see if the reaction from the so just get the commercial out of the way, everybody.
sure. Yeah.
Vampire Survivors. If you did not back it during the Kickstarter, the official late pledge is available and open on GameFound.com right now. Uh, I think it's for 69 cool American dollars. You can get the deluxe version of Vampire Survivors when it comes out later this year. So think fast, think often, uh, get it on in there, get it rocking. But anyway, so there was an article written about the board game. They had asked Punkle, the people that made the computer game, to talk about it, and Punkle, like there was like just an article, and I don't know exactly which website it was on, but
How do you spell
anyway,
Pockle?
Poncle, the people that made the anyway, so there was a thing and they referenced Board Game Geek, and so people could go check out the go to that link and follow that to check out the game there. And so we were hoping we could figure out a way to like use some advertising on BGG, and it might still happen, but I asked Scott for something very specific. I'm not going to go into um detail, but it's $1 million idea. I mean, it's literally gonna change things
It's gonna
completely.
turn us around.
Yeah, or for the better for you. So, I'll expect my 5% finder's fee eventually. Um, but anyway,
Gaming Unlimited. That's not it. Where's this article?
dude, I don't know. I'd have to look. I don't really care right
I can't
now.
find it. I was just curious what website it was.
Johnson, I'm not allowed to visit US. Well, that's
Who,
unfortunate.
who's not allowed?
Sean Stretton says that he's not allowed to visit the United States.
Why?
I don't know. He's a criminal.
Phew. Listen,
Probably shouldn't say that so
no, don't say that.
definitively because I don't know if he's a criminal or not. But
By the way, I search for a board. Oh, no. I'm just trying to find anything. I guess it's, you know, I'm sure it's a huge website.
I'm sure. I'm sure. I'm in the middle of like what I consider to be hell. Uh, in when I'm doing my job, the number of people that need to be helped along with how to do anything. As we say as we say a lot, nobody reads anything. It's even more so now. When I'm dealing with like, I don't, it's like people that like, if you've never, maybe if you've never ever in your life, like backed anything on Kickstarter before, which we've got a lot of those people because of the fact that there's like a cross promotion like, oh, I really like this video game and there's a board game for it. Well, that sounds cool. I'll get that. And then they've never used Kickstarter before. And so they're like, why do I have to go to this other location to I I already bought my my game on Kickstarter. Why am I buying the game again on GameFound? And you're like trying to explain that to them and you're just like, ugh. It is it is a difficult. And if it was one person, you'd be like, oh, that's weird. But when it's like 20 people, it's like this isn't weird anymore. This is just
That's
kind of
called
frustrating.
a keyboard macro. Do you guys use Help Scout or anything like that?
Dude,
I already know the answer.
I got it handled. I know what I do, so
Okay.
Yeah, I have within Google Mail, you can set up templates, and I've got several. It's just, when I've got 60 emails and I still gotta go and, you know, see what they want kind of thing. I can't just
Right.
blanket hope. I can't put hope in there.
You know what? I could go look at the analytics. I might have some information.
I'm sure
If
you
there's
do.
if that page got hit today.
Well, that'd be cool. You can let us know. That'd be nice. Um,
I, I I have to say, if you had let me know
if I had known,
sometime in advance, I would have been able to do help you way more than I
no,
fucking did.
and I'm not disagreeing with you, but I literally
It's
called
just
you.
funny.
I mean, I was on my way to like what? Look at your phone call. When did I call you? What time?
Oh, it's so funny. What time did you call me?
Yeah, what time did I call you?
That would have been 1 o'clock, 1 p.m. Central Time.
So at 12:30, I picked up my son from because he was getting his braces off today. I picked up my son from school. I was driving all the way to the other side of town, like a 20-minute drive basically, to take him to his appointment for his braces. And as I was driving, Shane emailed me and other people as well about um this, like, hey, we need to do something X, and I'm leaving it vague here because I don't want them to dive deep into the sausage here. But so it was like, and then as I was pulling into the parking lot at like 12:52 and walking in with my son so he could go, and I saw that he was Facebook messaging me and asking me, it's like, hey, what can we do? How can we get this done? How can we change this? How can we fix this? That all that stuff. And I was like, let me call Scott as soon as I get Caleb into his appointment. And then like literally they took him back and I called you. And you didn't answer first because you're on the phone with somebody else. But that
I
was
was.
so it was like a 25-minute turnaround time from when I heard about it that when I was like,
Yeah.
hey, can you do this crazy thing for me? And so yeah, and I appreciate it. And like I should say, everybody, all of us here, um uh all of us here is like really appreciate the fact that you're like willing to like kind of go above and beyond and then figure something out for us, and we really do
Okay.
appreciate that.
You're
So
welcome.
um but yeah, anyway,
Looks like a
so
looks like 1,000 views.
well,
Would have been nice to capture the pre-order.
mm,
How much does it cost? 69.99. Is that what you said?
69 American
69 Is it
dollars
69.99? So that's $70 times 1,000. Maybe if we had it set up beforehand, it would have been people could click to buy it. That buy a copy button is really effective, by the way. I'm not trying to make you feel bad about this.
Well, I mean, that's fine
Yeah. I'm just saying. And it might percolate. Like how much longer is the pledge manager open?
for the foreseeable future. I mean, obviously we'll have to
Oh, okay.
close it eventually, but
Okay, you don't have a hard stop.
no, we don't. We will eventually when we have to
Okay.
turn in our when we have to turn in our final manufacturing
Actually,
numbers,
I
we
want to
do a
see what
hard stop. Yeah.
website this was that referred us. Can I find the referrers? Google Analytics used to be so good, and now it's not. I hardly ever use it for anything. It's unfortunate.
Yeah.
It's kind of annoying.
Um,
This is not good. Like I could basically use to put in a page and track where stuff's coming from, you know? At least I used to be able to do that. I don't know if I can do it anymore. I don't really know how to use the new Google Analytics that well. Maybe my own fault. Like I can see that it got 1,000 views today, but I
Well,
don't know. You know what? They have AI in Google Analytics now. You can ask it questions. Oh gosh.
um, yeah. Anyway, what's cool? What's hap? What's cool? What's something cool that happened to you in the
Oh my
last week or
gosh.
so?
What's cool? For me, not a lot. Michelle went to Australia. She's there now, and now in New Zealand, and she's having a great time. And I do wish I could have gone, but that 17-hour flight is just, I feel a little insurmountable for me right now. Um, but I've been having a fun time with my food poisoning. I don't want to talk about health though. I'll just leave it at that. It's not been fun. 6 pounds dropped though. 6 pounds.
Well,
That's a
it's
big,
the you
it's all the
wanted you
water.
wanted to lose the
No,
weight.
believe me, it's not that way though. Not that way. So I guess that's a silver lining, but it'll come back as soon as I start eating again. And I ate today. So it's not a permanent loss, probably. What else is going on? I played a cool game over the weekend called Cozy Stickerville. Have you heard of this?
Never heard of it.
It's fucking amazing. I want
Okay.
Cozy Stickerville every theme under the sun. It's just super fun. Like, it's a game that doesn't really have like a winner or loser. It's a co-op. There's no losing. However, you're basically building a city. You're building Cozy Stickerville. You inherited it from your grandfather. Sound familiar? Although
Mm,
he's not a nice guy.
oh.
He's not a spirit like the was that Stardew Valley?
Well, yeah, but you remember spoilers for people like
I
stop
don't
listening for like
I
30
don't know it.
seconds if you don't like in Stardew Valley, if you continue to go through, you can bring him back to life. That's one of the things that can happen. Like
Okay.
the
Is he
ultimate,
happy for
like,
is he a nice guy?
oh yeah, your uncle, yeah, or your grandpa is a nice guy, yeah, yeah. So,
Um, so this game you play a year. It's an empty board, right? It's like a green grass board and there's a river running through it. And then you have to pick one side of the river or the other to start building on. And you put down your house and you put down your plot of land and you populate it with like trees and bushes and stuff. Like each tree and bush have abilities or events that are tied to them. And then you start playing. And so you draw one card, do what it says, and then you take one action. And it's just super easy. And all this kinds of fun stuff comes out of it. It's like the most fun system I've ever played. I haven't played anything fun like this in a long time. Like I'm just having it's delightful. Is that, that word, delightful? It's
delightful.
just like everything that happens is like, wow, that's fun. Oh, that's fun. Oh, that's pretty cool. And then some visitors come and visit your town, and you have to either like invite one of them to stay or not. Like the first couple that come to you is a farmer named Dill and a couple named, oh God, what is their names? The Esperanzas or something like that. I think it's Esperanzas. And they're basically factory builders. It's like a farmer or a factory builder. And we went factory. And so we're canning our food and making cans. And we've already polluted the river by accident. So
Well, how
it's
delightful is that?
but it's funny. It's just fun. Like you're like, oh, we
Oh
could have
man.
had if we had just saved one more piece of $1. Like we were completely when you draw the events, they're random, right? They're shuffled. And it says, um, oh no, your water your water is there was an accident at the factory and the water's getting polluted. Can you spend $1 for a cleanup? Nope, can't spend it. So you change the sticker from like a clean factory to a polluted factory, and the river's dirty. It's
Hmm.
pretty cool. Anyway, it makes me happy.
Well, I mean, that's cool. I'm
It's
glad you
just a
found it.
fun little thing. Yeah. We had a lot of fun with it. And then it gives you all these tasks to do, and like there's secrets, there's puzzles, and there's really no goal. You just have to play through it, right? You don't. There's no score. I mean, maybe there's at the end of the game score, but I don't know. We played 5 years, and every game takes about a half an hour, and we had dinner break in between. So we played like 3 or 4 hours of the game and like 2 hours of dinner.
Hmm.
And we were just like, we would have played it all night, but it was midnight. We're like, okay, people gotta go.
Yeah, I'm gonna turn into a pumpkin.
No, I mean, I probably would have stayed up.
We know what you'll stay up for then.
Cozy Stickerville, and I think it's like I want to say $40. It's maybe a little, maybe cheaper than that. Hold on, and it's Corey Knitska. You know, oh, it's
Oh well, yeah, famous.
the price is high right now. It's $50, but I feel like it's not. It wasn't that when I bought it. It was not that expensive. Yeah, I paid 39.99 for my copy. Kind of hate that Amazon dynamic pricing stuff. You can get it for
Sticks.
39.99
Uh,
plus tax.
Stick wants to know if your food poisoning was from Taco Bell.
No, and I can't really isolate it because
Hmm.
it happened on a day where I didn't eat hardly anything.
Hmm.
Like so over the weekend I kind of went wild because people were coming to visit me and hang out. So we like went out to eat and stuff. So I overate. And then on Monday I was like, well, I'm gonna fast for most of the day and then eat like a very little amount. And then that night I was like, oh man, something's wrong. And then it was like food poisoning types of symptoms.
Hmm.
Up until Tuesday morning, all day Tuesday, sort of was in today. But it was building up on Monday. I could kind of tell like something's wrong, but I wasn't eating anything, so I couldn't, anyway. It was very short, and I feel like it's gone now, unless tomorrow is a different story. I did eat
Yeah.
today. I ate a I ate a sandwich and I ate bananas.
Oh, bananas are good.
Yeah, bananas were good.
Um.
Anyway, I do have
Anyway,
another.
indeed.
I Yeah, go ahead.
No, no, I really didn't have much. I mean, what do I got going on? I mean, I already did my commercial. Um, I don't know if you saw it, but I posted my son took first place at his weightlifting meet.
Yeah,
I don't
congratulations.
know if you saw that video or not.
You did. You
Yeah,
said
no, that.
he said he was overcome with emotion, but you couldn't tell from that video. He just
Well,
like
no, I mean,
walked
but
off.
that's for him. That's overcome the fact that he yelled out like
Oh,
in
I didn't
like
hear
the.
him. Oh,
No, no.
okay.
If you go watch the video again, man, it's like the
Okay,
fact
hold
that
on.
like you
You could
that
play it.
he. Oh, okay. Hold on. Let me
I
find
mean,
it.
this is a show with a video.
Yeah, this is a show with the
With
video.
video.
Here, let me.
What did he lift? The weight one? The weight?
That would have been 156 pounds in the
Ugh.
and if I don't know if this is true or not, but the high schooler guy that's his mentor, he said he was the first middle schooler to lift the red weights
Yeah.
because those are 25 kilograms each. And he said, Caleb, you're the second person your age to ever lift those. But here, hold on a second there. I gotta
So
share.
is he still trying to gain weight and all that stuff? Remember that
Oh
whole?
yeah, oh yeah. Then he got sick, and he's been
Oh man.
yeah. So he lost a little weight, but yeah, here we go. Um, let's go here. So this is his last lift. Can you hear it?
No.
Okay, I got it. I got to
You have to
share.
reshare it with audio. What
Yeah, yeah. I knew I
I
screwed it up.
know.
I knew I screwed it up. Hold on.
What are you playing?
Shh. What?
Then what are you playing? I see something in the background.
I'm not playing anything.
Oh,
Like this behind me.
I saw like a video game stuff in the background. It's fine. You may want to just share that one window.
Look, just Dad,
I'm speaking from experience.
quit, quit bothering me. Um, then where's the click for the sound?
It's like a
Share
little
sound. There we go.
checkbox.
There you go. Share. There we go. All right. Now,
Yeah.
now to now.
I heard you say, "Hey buddy," or "Good luck, buddy."
buddy.
Oh my God. When that thing falls.
What?
When that thing falls. But yeah, like see, I didn't see any emotion on him. He just turns away and like just
Well, no,
darts for the door.
but he was like, yeah, you know, I mean, like here,
Oh,
what?
okay, I didn't hear it.
So
Do you hear it?
look at his face.
I
Just
won't talk. I won't talk.
watch his face.
Yeah, sure. Oh yeah, okay, I saw it. I saw it
Yep. Yeah. So that was
for a split
anyway.
second. That's
Big
cool.
day. Big day.
What are those
Big.
little things they're standing on? Are they weights?
Just the weights. Yeah. So,
That's awesome.
anyway, so yeah, I mean, and the thing was, it was like, so he did his first two snatches, and his second snatch, he set a personal record, and they pushed him to even higher for his third, and he failed. And then he had to basically go and sit and watch everybody else lift weights for their clean and jerks because he's. And I know this sounds all braggy, but I mean, he was lifting the heaviest weights out of anybody that was there, so he had to watch like 20 other kids like do all their lifts, and he just was
Hmm.
sitting off to the side, and I knew he was just sitting there stewing, thinking about the fact that he had failed to do that last lift, and then he crushed his last three. So big day, big proud day for dad.
Cool.
Yeah. Um uh yeah.
I played another interesting game this weekend
Go
that I
for
don't
it.
think anybody has really heard about. And I don't even know why I backed it. I backed it and I'm like, oh, okay, cool. I'm glad I did because it's super fun. I'll share my screen. Hold on.
How dare you?
How dare I?
Yeah.
Do what?
Share your screen.
Yeah, I'm gonna be careful though. I have a lot of sensitive things on my screen right now.
Well, just close.
Sensitive.
It's so sensitive. Do, do, do. Do, 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 do.
Hope there's more pictures. It's kind of hard to describe the. I mean, it's kind of like a. You seen it?
I'm looking. I'm seeing
Okay,
it.
cool. Yeah. It is called Dream Escape. Oh God, there's no pictures. That sucks. I need to upload some pictures. Oh no, there's pictures. So it's kind of like an adventure game, and it's a solo game, but they made it a two-player co-op. But you're in a dreamland. It's like a dream Cthulhu world, and you're having these adventures, and it's all like weird dreamy stuff, right? So like nothing makes any sense. So you're basically just doing random adventures, which sounds dumb, but it's kind of fun. I had a fun time with it.
Nothing makes any sense.
Because you go from one encounter to another and there's literally no connection between them. However, you unlock more cards as you play. And there's like hundreds of cards that are locked. So I'm wondering if that ties it together a little more. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah, I see what
there's
you're
this
saying.
really interesting thing. So also when you do a dream, it goes into your memories and you can go back and revisit old memories. This is the character I played, by the way. Ongar, oh God, this screen is huge. This guy, Arnger Orlefson.
Oh, well. Arngeir
Unger,
Hjörleifsson.
yeah, there you go.
Hjörleifsson.
And so you have skills, right? Like this is your skill tree, and you're doing like it's skill challenge. It's basically like rolling dice, except this is my one complaint. I mean, there's several, by the way. I have several complaints, even though I think the game is really cool. The rule book is not good. It was very hard to figure out what we were supposed to do. We kept kind of like thinking about like what would make the most sense here, like as a gamer, like, oh, okay, now that makes, we had to sort of like reread the sections and like play it through in our head, like what would make fun, what would be fun, and
Mm-hmm.
like, and then I think we got it right in the end. And basically the guy I was playing with said, I was initially pulled off by this game, but right about now is where I'm having fun. And I'm like, I agree. Like we broke through the barrier, right? Like that fun barrier.
Yeah,
And
you found the fun.
yeah, we found the fun. But it's got like ton of cards and a ton of expansions, and the art is really cool. It's very evocative. You know, you're reading, it's got some interesting mechanics. So I think it's more like most like Vantage, except it's got a lot more complexity. If that makes sense. Which I don't know if
It
you played
does.
Vantage yet.
I haven't played it, but I've
But
heard enough to
yeah, and
know
you
that I
get
probably wouldn't
gear.
be interested in it.
But the other thing is you can revisit your dreams. So you can go back and do another a card again a second time and knowing the outcome. And you could do a different choice, which I think is
Hmm.
I don't think I know that in a game, right? Like you recall you have a power called deja vu, and you're like, hey, you can do a deja vu action. Well, you go back to your memories and be like, okay, well, I want to go back to this card because I needed this item when I did it, and now I have the item. I could go back and do the quest with that item. Does that make sense?
It does make
Like,
sense.
yeah. Anyway, it's pretty cool. I wish the rulebook was better. Um, this is another complaint. The the die rolling system is rune flipping. So actually, do you see the runes here? Here's the runes.
Yes. They
And
look
you
like
have
dice in that picture.
yeah, but they're not. They're two-dimensional cardboard chips. And
Okay.
I've got the metal ones. And what we did is we like I mean it's just I wish it was dice, to be honest. Because you put the runes in a bag, and what we did is we tossed them around. Then you dump them on the table, and they lay flat. You know, they come up one side or the other, and
Yeah.
you're trying to make elder signs, right, as
Oh, that's cool
successes.
though.
And but the problem is like the elder signs that are not a success look almost the same as the elder sign with with a success. So we had to we're like, is that a success? Oh no, it's not. And we didn't really realize that it wasn't because they look so identical on both sides. You know, like it's just flipped.
Hmm.
They're just flipped, right? So you're basically trying to put two of the same flip up together, and you're like, it fits, but it doesn't look right. And then you're like, okay, now we had to just kind of train our mind to be like, oh yeah, that's the wrong flip, which would, you know, so it's a little tedious because you're putting chips in a bag and dumping them on the table and then aligning them. I mean, it's fun. In the end, it was fun, but it was a I just wish it was dice. And I was trying to figure out like what's the math behind all this stuff, and I couldn't figure it out. I didn't want to like.
That seems so weird that they wouldn't have done dice to begin with.
Well, it's interesting because what you do is you get these runes, and the runes are like there they are. I had these are the deluxe ones.
Aren't some of
Although
the
these are
runes like a half
yeah. Do you see how they're?
symbol
Do
on
you
one?
see how this one is? This one's not lined up. Like if you push that together, it doesn't line up.
Well, well, well.
Yeah.
If it isn't,
Hey, Anthony.
if it isn't Antony.
Yep, it's me.
Anyway, looks great. It has a lot of cool theme. You get a lot of powers. It's fun. Like if you like that kind of game, I mean, it's got a lot of content. They've got I mean, it came with like 500 or 800 cards or something like that. It's just crazy. But I don't know. I just thought I thought the ability of the replaying the game, like replaying the dreams, where you knew the outcome of one of the choices you made. Um, and you know, it's like that one next level up is all I'm trying to say. So if you
Yeah.
like Cthulhu adventure games, and you know, we like those. It's thematic. It's fun. I died in the end. So I got trapped in my dreamland was a city like not futuristic but like an old timey city like the 1920s run by mafia, run by thugs. So thugs were my enemy. And then you have like enemies chasing you and stuff. It's like it's wow, it's a very ambitious game for what it does. Like it basically tries to make like a mini D&D game in a box without a DM.
Hmm.
Anyway, I appreciated its ambitiousness because it could be just that layer thin of a layer of like, oh, read a card and do what it says. Like that's what Vantage is, right? Which I like Vantage. I'm not trying to dog it, but it needed one more level to me. And this has that. It has maybe a few more levels that is actually pretty interesting.
Well, it sounds like a game you'd enjoy.
And we're gonna play it even though it's two-player with four players. We're gonna play two-player where each player takes a turn of the pair of the character. So it'll just go round and round. Well, we'll see how it goes. I
Here's
feel
a
like
question for both of you, and I'd like an answer to the question.
Yes.
Do either of you feel you have a game that you rank as 10? Like meaning that like it is just like you'd play
Bees
it,
knees.
you would play it. So for example, to give like kind of a feel for what I'm looking for here is that like for me, like Battlestar Galactica was a 10 for me. Because I can't remember a time of playing that where I didn't have fun. I know that there are some clunky bits in it that can make it probably maybe lasts a little bit too long. You know, um, there's a ton of expansion material, and you only want bits and pieces of the stuff from each expansion. I mean that there's stuff that just doesn't work, and then you leave it out. Uh, but it's still it's always fun. It's always a blast. Like I get excited. You're like, all right, give me my loyalty cards. Let me see who I am. And then
Right.
yeah, I mean, it's just and the whole process. Like there's, I firmly believe one of the best things in any game is a reveal moment. And there's so many good reveal moments. Every turn is a reveal moment. Okay, the target number was a 9. Okay, we got a good card, a bad card. Okay, a bad card.
Oh, I
And then
got
you're
another
like,
bad card.
well, no,
How?
no, because remember, because you put the two
Oh yeah.
cards in from the
Oh yeah. You
loyalty
shuffle
deck,
them
so
out.
you get two bad cards, and then you get the last one as a bad card, and everybody's like, oh, somebody, and then immediately it turns into who put the cards in? Who all put cards in that time? Somebody did it. Somebody
Yeah.
put the bad card
As soon as
in.
there's a third bad card, you're like,
Yep.
oh, hmm.
Hmm.
Well, yeah.
So,
Obviously,
Hmm.
someone has to put a bad
so
card in.
my answer to that question is no.
You don't have a perfect game.
No, because here's the problem. There are many games that I have that I've played that I think could be 10 games. The problem is you have to play with the right people. I've played Battlestar Galactica with people who made Battlestar Galactica not fun.
Was it me?
No,
Were
no,
you
it's
unpleasant?
no, it's one of those things where any kind of game that has like a hidden role thing,
Trigger.
you have to know if you are the hidden role, you have to know how to play it. And I've played with people who really like you knew the first time they played the shit cards in there, you knew exactly who it was.
Yeah,
Oh
sure.
yeah, yeah, I'll agree with they're like, oh my gosh, or when you're like, somebody needs to show somebody, I'm the only one, I'm stuck in the brig. Whoever's the bad guy needs to do something. Why aren't you doing anything? We're going to lose. Yeah,
So
okay, I'm
there are a lot of games that I would say like they're a solid 9-5. But if again, there are 10 if you play with the right group of people.
My Battlestar Galactica experience was one of my least favorite gaming experiences I've ever had. But it was I think you just nailed it though, Anthony. If I had played with the right people, I would have loved it. In my particular that I had the exact same experience with what's that zombie game? Uh,
which that one.
the hidden role.
Oh, the zombie game.
Yeah. Sorry, that was lame. Anyway, point is I know in that one in the Battlestar Galactica it was like the humans just cruised to victory on the last turn of the game. Somebody played a card that turned me into a Cylon, and I don't play games to win in that sense, but that just seemed like just so random. It was like, oh, that was that was a good time. Thanks for wasting
No.
3 hours of my day or
It's
whatever.
the whole idea of being a Cylon or being anything like you're playing Resistance is if you are supposed to sabotage the mission, you can't do it the first time you put on the mission.
Right.
It's
Robert
gonna
nailed
be
it by
like,
the way. Dead
oh
of Winter.
yes, Anthony's good. He went on 2 missions and they both passed. I'm like, yeah, I'm great. I'm clean.
Yeah. The Resistance,
Well,
we had a spirited discussion in my game group about whether Resistance was a game or a social experiment. You know,
yeah,
so
Sure.
it's
I
a
guess
game.
Station Fall for me is it's pretty much a 10.
Station Fall is amazing.
Yeah, like I've had a great time every time I played it,
Yep.
and it brings out some weird stuff that is fun. I mean, it's a group dependency, obviously, right? Like
Yeah.
I could theoretically play with somebody that just doesn't care or they don't get
Oh,
into it at all.
somebody who APs it. When
Yeah.
I go, like, there's one
Yeah,
guy.
and the AP is rough because that game has
Yeah.
what you got to learn. I mean, if you're playing a max player count, that's I think 18 characters to learn, and they
Yeah.
all have two abilities
Yeah.
each, and you're like,
I mean,
I got to learn 40 abilities, and then also like
yeah.
18 icons and like 20 special situations. Like it's just so much to
The
learn.
barrier to entry on it is
It's high,
high.
yeah, but
You
the
need you
game
need
is
like
super
you
fun.
need everybody needs that booklet so you can look and you can
Yeah,
see what each
I was
person
thinking I
how
want
each
to
person wins.
print up a little. I think
I
there's
still think
guys
the
that
the we there was one time we played and the guy was prone to AP anyway, and we kind of knew that, but he really wanted to play it. And then, it'd be like, turn, 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 bog
minute.
down. Yeah.
Yeah,
And it was like we kept saying, hey, we just want to point out that this game is supposed to represent the last 15 minutes of a station falling through the atmosphere and burning up. Just so you know.
I would have said blow it
yeah.
out your ass. I'm trying to figure out what
Well,
I
you
want
put
to
a 2 minute
do.
timer, and if you don't do your finish in 2 minutes, your turn is over. Like you just lose your actions. Sorry.
I'm on board with that.
I think that's fun. And no takebacks. Like takebacks are.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, the worst ones are if they take an action and it's like it works out really really good for you and you're just like you're already like yes, okay, cool, I'm going to be able to do this. And then like the next person starts going and they're like, "Oh, wait a minute. I wanted to do this instead." You're like, "God bless America." It just like okay. You just got to kind of grunt and allow it to happen. So, but what do you do? Um,
Right.
I I mean, I have initials and there are three of you, so you can let Anthony win.
Matt is coming.
Oh, Matt's coming? Well, then
I
I
thought
have something
I thought
actually.
so.
I have a I have a cool little surprise for everybody here. Hold
I
on.
do have one more
Ooh.
game to gush about too, by
Go
the way.
for it. Go for it.
Am I do it now?
Yeah, do it now.
Compile. Have you heard of Compile?
You're a pile.
Compile.
Wow.
Do you know this game?
Never even heard of it.
It's amazing. Yeah, and
Oh,
I've heard of it, and I was
compile
like,
as
com-
in like
compiling
AI.
code.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
You're not AI. You're basically coders.
Yep.
And so there's like, if you play with all the sets, I think there's something like 30 factions. They're not really factions. They're basically aspects. They're like speed, chaos, lucky, fire, uh, corruption. Like they're these little aspects of thematic things that tie the cards together. And so it's a lane battler. It's not really a battler, but you're playing one card a turn and you're putting it in your lane. And if you get to 10, you can take a whole turn, and the other player does not have 10. You can take a turn and compile your um I forget what they're called, but like your
Protocols
what's that?
to finish your protocols. Is that what you're thinking?
I think that's what they're called.
Yeah.
Protocols. Yeah, yeah, that's the right name. Protocols. And so you compile them, and you're basically trying to, like, it's a speed game. Like you're trying to get to 10 quicker than the other player. And every card is thematically tied to its protocol. So like all my speed cards were like ridiculously fast, but they weren't very powerful. Right? They would let me take extra turns or extra cards and things like that. So it was real weak. So a card like that's a down, like everything had like a downside. The guy I played with played lucky, and everything was a luck of the draw. Like he would basically flip a card over, and if it was correct, it would stay in the lane. Like, and he got unlucky, so he didn't do as that well. Chaos also was a form of luck, but a little more destructive. Like it was trying to hurt me. And then I played with fire, and fire was like offensively hurting his cards, if I remember correctly. And then I played with one other. I don't know. and there's like 30 protocols in the game. It's 2 copies. There's compile 1 and compile 2 and 2 expansion packs. And it all fits in a tiny box like this big. And there's like 30, because each deck of cards is only like 8 cards. So you draft. So first player drafts 1, then the next player drafts 2, then 1, then 1. Right? Or 2, then 1, something like that. It's pretty cool. You draft 3 protocols and you put them in a lane, and you're sort of lane battling, like you want to get to 10 before the other player, and then compile. And there's all kinds of card manipulation. So pretty cool. It doesn't take that long, maybe like 15 minutes, 20 minutes. There you go. And you can't buy it out of print.
Out of print.
I believe it's out
Here's
of print.
this amazing thing.
I mean, yes. Here's the thing. I think it's coming back in print. As I understand.
You ever going to talk about a game we can actually buy? Just checking.
Cozy Stickerville. Did you hear about my Cozy Stickerville?
Sounds like it's not up
Cozy
my alley.
Stickerville. Man, it's so fun though.
What's the story?
I'll give you the quick one. So you're
Okay.
playing through years of like your farm. Or it's actually your land. You get inherited land from your grandfather.
This is Corey's game, isn't it?
Corey Konitska, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
It's a cozy game. There's no combat. It's all cooperative. Everybody takes a turn. Basically, you take a turn, you draw a card, you do what the card says, and then you do an action. And the actions are all laid out on the board. Like you can go visit locations, or you can basically go fishing to get food, or you can go chop down trees to get wood. It's sort of like it's a farm simulator kind of thing. Not farm, not specifically farm, because we made a factory that canned the food that we fished. Like we were like fishing and putting them in cans, which is kind of silly. But the entertaining things it does like made us just like, what's next? And we're in the year 5. You play, each year is 12 cards, which takes like half an hour to do. And there's just all this kind of fun stuff to do.
And it's a legacy game. You actually play stickers down.
And then you put stickers on the board, and you're like, okay. So I kept I kept like running for office, because it was like you can run for mayor, or you can run for governor, and then you can run for president. And we finally got our character to be president. And so you put down all these, like, you get a White House, which it burned down. I shouldn't say anything. That's all spoilers.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yep.
I apologize. I said too much.
All right.
But those are the kinds of things that happen in the game.
It's very light though, isn't it?
It's incredibly light, but is incredibly fun. I would play this if you have a partner that doesn't like games. Play this with them. Cozy Stickerville. And it is extremely entertaining.
All right. Thanks for that. That's cool.
$40.
It's like one step down in difficulty from Dragon's Down, right?
Oh, please. Hey, don't try and give Dragon's Down a bad rap by implying it's super difficult.
You need to make your cozy sticker version of.
Hey, Scott, just so you know, I usually only play games that are 3.5 out of 5 or higher.
But here's the thing: don't you want to have some fun sometimes? Don't you want to have like a joyous? I mean, I know that's joyous in a different way, but like
I will play just about anything.
I couldn't tell you how fun it was to see the outcomes of our decisions, because you basically get choices of like, hey, you found some eggs in a nest on a tree. What do? Eat them, let them be, or chop down the tree. Like those are the choices. It's that kind of stuff.
Scott, how many stupid games have I played with you over the years?
I don't know, probably a bunch. I probably try to inflict all these stupid games on you guys.
Yeah.
I'm definitely the outlier. Anyway. Now I want Cozy Stickerville Spook Haunted House. I want Cozyville Western. I want Cozyville every genre. Like I want it all. Like give me more Cozy Stickervilles, please. I'm in for it. I don't think I'm alone either. And the stickering is creative, right? Like you get to choose where you're going to put it, and it has these clear stickers that you can put anywhere on the board that just decorate your board. Anyway, it just brings out the child in you.
What if we don't have a child within?
You don't have an inner child, Lance?
No,
don't
we
tell
don't.
me that. You totally do.
I'm going.
Lance has an inner old man.
Yeah, I have an inner old man. that comes out and defeats my child. Oh,
All
look,
right.
look who finally decided to show
Oh,
up, Kabuki
well, now
Kid.
you have the arbiter of reality. Where's
Yeah.
Matt? Let me write Matt.
Look who finally
So
decided to
so
show
anyway,
up.
thanks everyone for coming. We're like we said, we're gonna shut down early tonight, and so
Yeah.
just kidding, Kabuki.
Uh,
I just wrote to see if he's coming. Did you guys see the new pinball announcement?
oh yeah, I've been up to date on that for days.
Nobody I've talked to knows it. It's
Hmm.
just me. Any guesses? Get. It's the largest franchise in the world that I can think of.
Star Wars.
Not
I
Star
was gonna
Wars,
say I was gonna say Harry Potter, but
not Harry Potter. Bigger than both of those.
Pokemon.
Anthony got it. Pokemon.
no.
Pokemon pinball.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Pokemon. Gotta
I would
catch
say
'em
show the trailer, Lance, but
all.
I don't want you to get flagged because it's got the Pokemon song in it. The show.
Pokemon.
All right. Moving on. I'll stop talking.
No, I mean that's cool. I mean that's yeah.
So you talk wait. So what talking about big buildups? What happens if the women's hockey team from the US loses tomorrow?
Against Canada. You think they'll lose?
I don't think they will, but I mean they've given
They
up
pretty much
one
dominated
goal
last time they
in
played.
6 games.
Oh, really? They're on a down streak right now?
They gave up one goal in the first game,
Oh, yeah.
and they haven't given up a goal since.
Oh, I didn't realize they were so dominating.
Oh, you're like blowing everybody. Like they're winning every game like 5-0.
Yeah, I saw the first Canada match.
They won the
Man, the
first game
curling has been
5-1.
disappointing. The curling teams have been disappointing. I mean, the mixed doubles got silver, but like the men's team I think they just got eliminated, and the women's team
yeah, I
maybe
mean
gonna make it in, maybe.
well and then the Canada cheated because he touched the
Oh
thing.
my gosh, did you see that cheating thing?
Nah,
We got to give
I mean, I
shit.
talked to some real people that actually curl, and they're like, he touched it, and that's like technically a no-no, but I mean, he probably didn't really affect it in any meaningful way, so it's just kind of like,
So,
I don't know. It looked like he conveyed some push
but
on that
here's
one.
the thing:
I see that finger. Have you seen the memes?
it's against the rules.
Yeah.
But the one rule that would stop it does not exist in curling.
What
There
is
is no instant replay.
right? There you go. Well, they
You
have
guys,
a sensor in the handle, but when you're not touching the handle and it's crossed the line, there's nothing else detecting that stone getting
as
touched.
long as it's moving forward, you can't touch the granite.
Yeah. I
it's
mean,
called a stone.
rules of curling are all like I'm going to say
No,
gentlemen's rules.
Lance, you can touch the stone while it's going
To say
forward.
when you mess up, you're supposed to say, "I touched that by accident," and you ask what the other team wants to do with that. That's the you're supposed to be
Oh yeah, I mean it's very much a gentleman's sport or whatever,
right.
I mean, like,
Unless
Yeah,
you're yelling and cursing at each other.
yeah, you're basically supposed to like admit your fouls to the other team. It's a honesty first policy. And that guy was really he was like f bombing the other team after they accused him of cheating. Do you see this video? It's
I
like
did not.
I
guy
saw a
goes,
Canadian. I saw a
I was like,
Canadian comedian talking about it,
yeah,
and he's like, this is what happens. This is what happens. For you 50, 60 years of being nice,
it's all built up.
you build it up.
Build it up. You stifle it inside, and now you like f bomb the curling
You
team.
drop it f bombs on international
Curling.
broadcasts.
Funny.
What I saw was like people saying it's like I am outraged at this. I think I don't know. Was this something I should be mad about?
I'm just glad it wasn't the Australian curling team because FU would be the nicest thing he would have said.
I don't
Isn't
think.
there supposed to be a level of decorum that we
Yeah,
expect?
it's a yeah.
Do you guys really care about that stuff though? Like, I don't really care who wins. Even when I'm watching, I'm not like I hope the American wins.
It gives me something. It, yeah, it's like
Some of us
these people
care.
are so hard.
I get it, but so did the other guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was willing to cheat. If you ain't cheating, you ain't
I'm
trying.
not talking about that specific situation. I'm talking about, I'm just like, I love the competition. I love, and I like I was watching a person, I don't know, it was a female short programmer or whatever, and it's the most amazing. You just go, the woman is spinning on one skate faster than is humanly possible with holding
Obviously
her
not.
arm. Well, you know what I mean.
One leg
Holding
out,
her leg
her balance
like
is off, and it's like, what is how?
well, she lifts her leg behind her back and is holding it with her hands up here, and she's spinning around. I'm going, that right there is just astounding, and that's just something they do in the middle of the program. That's not even part of like that's not the big stuff.
Well,
And
it's
I
like,
am that's what I'm in awe of.
have you watched like the men's figure skaters?
Mm-hmm.
That guy
So,
from the United States, that Ilya, whatever his name
yeah,
is.
yep,
And you
So
bid it.
those backflips that he does
Yeah.
yep,
gets no points for them.
right.
That is an illegal move in skating. There's no points ever awarded for it. He just
Right.
does it for the show.
I remember there
Yep.
was like, wasn't that Christy Yamaguchi didn't like win something because she backflipped at some point? Was that the one? There was like some kind of controversy like 10, 15 years ago, maybe 20 years ago.
Right. I
Yeah,
don't remember.
they banned the move, but they let them do it. You just don't
I
get
go
any
back.
points for it. If you
I
fall
go back
low,
to
you lose points.
I go back to Seinfeld. The Olympics needs to have some normal dude from Minnesota or something who's out there doing a program just so you can see the difference between what humans can do and what these aliens can do, on these programs. Or like I go down the big ski jump, and watch
Well,
an egg be able
Seinfeld
to
had the
see.
bit of like the luge. That just looks like it's something they get people off the street. You're like, hey, what are you doing? Hey, I don't want to wear that suit. Where are you putting me? Just like ah. Uh,
The interesting thing about the Olympics every year is there's always those stories. And you're like, wow, look at that! Like there's the Haitian guy,
oh yeah,
the
Haitian
skier,
guy.
and the Israeli bobsled team. Like it's always those things like that. Like there's one these people like who train somewhere where there's no snow, and
Right.
they're there and then they're doing their thing. But as Dennis Miller once said, watching the Olympics, and this guy came in last place in the decathlon, trained for 4 years. I sat on my couch and I almost tied him.
but even there, like you see some runner from the Bahamas in the Summer Olympics and stuff, things like that, and you go, okay, and they attend and run on behalf of the University of Texas college program, right? And they're getting a free ride to college. It's not like they go back to their country to represent, but most of them come here to actually compete.
Well, what's funny about this one is it's taking place in Italy, and if you watch the events, 90% of the Italian athletes are not Italian.
They're representing the country because of heritage.
Not even that. They live there. They moved there from the last Olympics and got a spot on the team because they have residency there now.
Right. I was just in Milan not too long ago, as you guys know. A pretty amazing city. Highly recommend.
Well, ooh la la, Mister. I go to Milan.
Have you been to
Yes.
Minsk?
I watched Mulan on video with my kids. Does that
Yeah,
count?
there you go. I think that does.
Well
And
played, sir.
And I will fight anyone who says differently. All of your secret handshake, braggy, whatever people. Well, we got a crowd. Are we gonna?
Let's do it.
You have an ice ball, Matt?
Yep.
But Matt,
Is that an old fashioned or is that just like
It's
straight bourbon?
it's an old fashioned sans cherry sans orange.
Yeah, it's old fashioned minus the flavoring.
But I literally just you texted me. I was making tea and I was making simple syrup with brown sugar.
Oh, okay.
So,
Oh, nice.
but there's also rhubarb bitters in here.
Mm.
I also found a list of the 80 best TV shows of the 80s.
It
And
would
Oh
do.
yeah, that'd be good.
but I'm going to turn that into a contest as well. I'm just going to list off what this list says, who are the stars.
Oh yeah,
I'm
I
gonna
can
I'm
do
gonna start with the creator of the show, and then I'm going to start with then go to the network, and then I'm gonna start listing off the stars, and you people will have to like say, oh, and then we'll start with number 80, and we'll work our way up to number one, and it will
that.
just be.
Stephen J. Cannell. Um,
uh,
did you guys talk about the elephant
Not yet.
at all?
Which one? There's several.
The AI elephant?
oh yeah, I mean, read the room and don't say something stupid, I guess. But I
Yeah.
mean,
I was saddened to hear that.
I didn't hear anything, so let's. I
I
mean,
don't
of
know.
course, I know everything, but explain it for the folks at home.
so in a public forum, Ryan Dancy basically kind of said that AI is the wave of the future, and that AI and then he works for AEG Games, and he
He did.
did, yes. And then he basically stated, if it very soon, people will be able to put prompts into AI, and they'll be able to make games just as good as Tiny Towns or Cubitos or whatever. He lists off some AEG games. They'll be able to create games that are just as good as that, and designers won't be needed anymore.
Well,
And
He inferred that. I don't know if he
well,
said.
okay, he
Yeah.
inferred it. It was pretty blatant what he was saying. But like, and in two posts, another one, he goes, "We'll be able to have employees that that will cost maybe $1 or $2 an hour
He said
for
that.
them to do
You sure?
what?
He said that?
Yeah, I can show you the
Okay, I
screenshots if
didn't
you
see the
want.
actual script, the post. But
Well, he also posted 7 hours ago that he's left AEG and that John Zinzer has decided it's time for Ryan to move on.
Yes. So yeah, here, I'll read the two posts just so there's no so we have this is Ryan Dancy, Chief Operating Officer at Eldor. I have zero reason to believe that AI couldn't come up with Tiny Towns or Flip 7 or Cubitos. I can prompt any of several AIs right now and get ideas for games as good as those. The gaming industry doesn't exist because humans create otherwise unobtainable ideas. It exists because many, many previous games exist, fed into the minds of designers who produce new variants on those things. People then apply risk capital against those ideas to see if there's a product market fit. Sometimes there is, and sometimes there is not. In fact, it's much more often than not. Extremely occasionally, twice in my lifetime, D&D and Magic the Gathering, a human has produced an all-new form of gaming entertainment. Those moments are so rare and incandescent that they echo across decades. Game publishing isn't an industry of unique, special ideas. It's an industry about execution, marketing, and attention to detail. These are all things that AI is great at. Um, it baffles me. He goes, you say that it baffles you why people think AI should be included in any serious business model when it's like the Office 4-year-old. Because 3 years ago, it was essentially nothing but a curiosity. Now it's useful, but in limited cases. In a year or two, it'll be as useful as any new hire. A year or two after that, it will be as useful as an experienced employee in any field for a few dollars a day in cost.
oh, okay.
15 years ago, the best humans could beat any computer playing chess. 10 years ago, a human checking the work of the best chess playing computer could beat the best human. Today, the best humans cannot beat a chess playing computer. This is what's happening with AI, except the time frame is months, but not years. He's basically just saying that you know AEG is moving into and it's one of those things where you can say what you want to say or feel what you want to feel, and I'm not here to do whatever. Um, I will uh, I will just say that um, yeah, I mean it's something where, and then now he no longer works for AEG.
are they
So
going to get an AI bot to post stupid things on the internet? So
wah, 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 wah. Um, maybe they will. I don't
The
know.
thing is, I mean, what he has to say isn't terrible. It's scary, but it
Mhm.
might be true. I mean, I know AI art 5 years ago was a joke, and now it's a real thing that people are worried about.
Yeah. I mean, it's
I guess a company that built itself on human designers, to say that is just a slap in the face to those designers.
Yeah.
It does not paint a good picture. It's like saying, and if you never use it for your thing, it's saying that you give the indication that that's where you're headed, not where the world is headed, but where
Right.
you're headed.
Right.
And it kind of like just the fact that you mention your own games is freaking ridiculous to begin with. That's the worst part of the whole thing.
I would be offended if it was me if they said
I
that.
worked on both of them that you mentioned too.
Yeah. It's pretty rough.
Yeah. So
I
I
mean, the
was
thing that
working on a
worries me
game
though is
this
the
last
company
year.
that's not AEG does create a company that's purely AI. And will
Say that.
will it be
Say that.
economically successful?
Right.
A
Oh, I
company
was saying I
not-
worked on a game this last year where I needed a list of Knights of Camelot, and I Googled it, and I felt fine doing that. And then I thought, man, if I AI'd that, I'd be using AI, which is just weird, and I would not feel fine doing that.
if you AI,
The lines are blurring.
what what do you mean about that? Using AI to make the game?
Yeah, well, I mean,
Just come
just
up with
to get a list of, give me a list of Camelot knights, and
Rather
I
than
see.
doing the research, you can ask AI to do the research for you and give you
right,
back all the
and
information.
I feel lazy when I use Google to search for a list. But I don't feel like I'm violating the AI veil. But when Google says, "Hey, you want me to use AI?" I go, "Oh, no, no, I was no officer. I was just no, I didn't know how old she was. You know, it's suddenly a problem."
yeah. Well, let's do
Yeah,
initials.
it's a weird thing to think about because I think AEG has a company that's built on human effort, right?
Yeah,
You know, yeah, it's one.
What
It's
about the
one.
company that
Right.
starts
It,
out of nothing and you don't have any background on it and basically just starts creating games using AI and maybe not telling anybody, and then you don't know what it's doing, right? And it
yeah.
could be, I don't know. So we're going down a weird path here.
It is a weird path, and
We're fighting AI daily now. There are people uploading tutorial videos that are AI and they're like completely wrong. You know, like no one's checking these things. They're just cranking them out.
Right.
there was a
You're
very
probably
popular
could
board
be right.
gaming site, not site, channel that is AI. It's entirely AI. It's not all entirely AI. The voice actors on it are both
AI.
computers, but it's I don't know if they're husband and wife or just life partners or whatever, but they basically write the scripts and everything, and they have the AI narrate it all.
yeah, those are
Mm.
there's
They're
lots
writing
of
the
YouTube
scripts.
channels out there now that like they are
Are they really writing the scripts?
their AI is
AI can
usually
write your
writing the
scripts.
scripts now.
Well, they put out a whole video explaining their videos and how they do them. They're like,
Well,
we're
With
not.
AI.
Yeah,
AI narrated, right?
yep.
Interesting. Okay.
all right, here we go. Initials. SR. SR are the initials. SR. Sammy Rosewater. SR. Item number one. Clue number one. Debuted in 1986. Number two. Connected to Newport Beach. Clue number 3. Connected to floored.
Lord?
That's what I said. I
Lord?
said what I said. Clue number 4. Connected to Seals, Leonard, and Robinson.
Anthony.
Go for it.
Sugar Ray?
Sugar Ray is correct. Well done. Well done.
What's the floored reference?
Gosh, I missed you, Anthony.
I know, right? I didn't.
You're just so angry. It was a studio album name
Okay.
of theirs. The one that kind of put them on the board. It was their second album and had that song "Fly" that then sold a gajillion records. First album's better though, by a lot. Has the song "Danzig Needs a Hug." Here we go. Number 1. Item number 2. An exact date is not known, but most likely debuted in the 1800s.
Aldi.
Go for it.
Stevenson's Rocket.
That was a good guess.
That was a
That
swing.
one.
That was a wild swing.
Yeah, that was a wild swing. I love it. I love it. But no,
Dang.
you're wrong.
I gave up a clue.
Clue number 2. The country of origin is most likely Austria. Clue number 3. Connected to the colors brown and white. Clue number 4. Includes a spiral. Clue number 5. While it has never been proven, it appeared to be served at Hogwarts during the welcoming feast. Final clue. It is made by many confectioners, but they are famously made by Hostess
Anthony.
and Anthony, go.
Swiss roll.
Swiss roll is correct. Swiss roll. Swiss roll.
Little Debbie.
Little Debbie, yes. Little Debbie. Item number 3, clue number 1. Anthony out to a big lead. Clue number 1. Commonly appears in comic books. Clue number 2. Was featured in the 1996 Tim Burton movie Mars Attacks.
Aldi.
Aldi, go.
Shrink Ray.
Shrink Ray is
I almost
correct.
got it on the first one there.
Well
All right.
done.
I wanted to
Well
wait a
done.
second.
Yeah. 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 All right. I had all kinds of movies that had Shrink Ray in them, and you
What
just
else
took it
is-
away
what
from me.
else you got?
Well, like Despicable Me, Rick
National-
Moranis.
Honey, I Shrunk the Kids.
Yeah, Rick Moranis
What does that
quote.
get me?
Yeah, that was the gimme. All right, here we go. Clue number 1. You can find these indoors and outdoors.
Ah.
Narrows it down.
But not underdoors.
Yeah, not underdoors. Clue number 2. They're often classified as being a hybrid. Clue number 3. They are often near tackles. Clue number 4. Not always, but they are commonly smaller than their brethren and often extremely fast. Clue number 5. They receive. Oh, shit.
Scott.
Yeah, shit. Never mind. I'll give Scott the point. Go for it.
Slot receiver.
Yeah, no, I realized when I wrote that clue now, I was like,
Yeah.
yeah, I gave it away. Wait, Scott, give Scott the point. Give Scott the point. That was a bad clue on my part. I apologize. Man,
It
I haven't
wasn't.
screwed up with a clue on
So
that for a long time.
for the record, the one that I was just trying to run, I couldn't think of the term, but
Yeah, I
but
know.
it was the one about tackles, and you're saying the word receive didn't that
Yeah,
wasn't what
well, it
gave
was
it to
still
me.
bad. It was my bad. Anyway,
It
whenever I
didn't
see that
include
Guerrilla
slot.
Games logo, whenever I see that, I think it's like a punk band. It looks like a punk band logo. Like if that was a punk band, like it's just Psyduck with Guerrilla Games with his new hit single "I Eat Boogers."
Has a total side note. I have just discovered yesterday the band Greta Van Fleet, which
Mm,
is
Yeah,
the
they're like
greatest band I've ever listened to.
They're great, aren't they?
they are quite good.
I am blown away. Anyway, not that we'll talk about it later. I've been listening to it nonstop and I'm
Mm-hmm.
blown
I like.
away.
Are you a Led Zeppelin fan?
No, not really. That's what's funny.
You should go back and listen to some Led
Oh
Zeppelin.
yeah, I
Mm.
mean, what the fuck's
Greta
wrong
Van
with
I've
you?
Fleet.
listened to a ton of Led Zeppelin. Don't get me
Okay.
wrong, but like I don't, and I do think they're one of the greatest of all times. I don't go. You know what? I'd really like to listen to some Led Zeppelin, but there's some Led Zeppelin songs that are just
I
beyond
mean,
great.
they're no The Warning by any means,
They're no Warning.
but yeah,
Well,
and
Greta Van Fleet turned me on to the Warning. I did take a peek at them. I don't know if you're being facetious or not. I got to go listen to them.
and that was for Kabuki Kid, so she, just so I could get her goat a little bit on that one. Anyway,
I
here
got
we
it.
go.
Okay.
Clue number 1. You can find these all over the world.
Ooh, that's a good clue. Good clue.
Yeah, that's a good vague clue.
Clue number 2. This is connected to a 1990 movie featuring Martin Mull and George Lopez.
Jesus Christ, there's
Martin
no
Mull
clue at all.
And Anthony's gonna get this.
Really? Really? I mean,
I think he will.
I'm just handing it
Seems
to you
so
on
esoteric.
on a silver platter. No Martin Mull fans, I guess. Okay. Well, all right. Clue number 3. This is often a destination.
Anthony,
Go for it.
ski resort.
Ski resort. Yes, there you go.
I saw that movie.
Yes, Ski
The Ski
Patrol
Patrol.
with Ski Patrol with the evil Martin Mull playing the villainous person. They wanted to, basically the trope of like we're gonna lose the ski resort because he's gonna turn it into a mall or something. I don't know.
I just want to publicly announce how much I hate this game. Moving on.
All right, here we go. Clue number 1. This includes an exclamation point. Clue number 2. Most commonly seen on Saturday.
Aldi.
Yeah,
Go ahead, Scott Alden.
Schoolhouse Rock.
there you go.
Schoolhouse Rock, baby.
Tuck it in there.
Schoolhouse Rock.
Well done, sir.
This is a very American.
It is
Version.
American. That's quite American.
And I am
You don't-
American.
You don't have
So-
slot receivers in the Canadian
Slot
Football League?
Well, sorry, it's a very sportsy American version of the game.
Clue number 1. This was created in 1961? Number 2. This is connected to a wolf. Number 3. This is connected to John F. Kennedy. Number 4. Includes high-tech communications equipment.
Anthony,
Go for it.
satellite radio.
This makes me happy.
Clue number 5. This is over 5,000 square feet. Final clue. This is located in the West Wing. It's for the president to maintain command and
Matt.
control. Matthew.
Oh,
Situation room.
Situation room
Well
is
done.
correct.
well
Hey, you
done.
got an American one, Matt.
I know.
Yeah, I don't want to hear you complain ever again.
Thank you, West Wing, with by what's his name there?
Yeah.
Who's the writer of who's the
Oh, yeah,
creator
what's
of
his
West Wing?
Oh yeah.
That one guy.
Name.
Yeah.
I can't think of his name right now.
No, me either. Apparently.
All right.
Yeah, I can't remember.
Clue number 1. Often seen with a bindle. Clue number 2. Famously appeared in a 1995 Super Nintendo game.
Aldi.
Go for it.
Short round?
I like that
Good
guess,
guess,
though.
though.
I
Dang,
like
I'm giving
that
away
guess.
all my good guesses.
Yeah,
The
you
bindle.
are.
I thought he had a
You-
bindle.
You're playing with a lot of honor, Scott.
Thanks. I'm doing too many swings.
I
Clue
like
number
it, though.
3. Commonly wears almost all white. Clue number 4. Is overshadowed by their cousin.
Putting pieces together, I can't get it.
Clue number 5. They are not a U.S. citizen. Final clue. This cartoon character is known for his lack of speed.
Anthony,
Anthony.
Slowpoke Gonzalez.
Eh,
Oh, geez, I
Scott.
forgot.
Oh no, I don't know it.
I know it. Forgot the category.
Yeah,
who
no, I
rang
don't
in?
I did, but I don't know it.
All right. 5,
I don't know it.
4,
You can
3,
go 1.
2, 1.
I didn't get to say his last name.
Jeff or Matt? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I can't believe you gave
Slowpoke
him.
Ramirez.
No, Slowpoke Rodriguez.
Rodriguez, whatever it is.
Rodriguez.
Yes. Oh, it's okay.
I didn't even know that was his
Speedy.
name.
Yeah,
Nope.
Slowpoke Rodriguez. It's okay, Speedy.
Never heard of him.
I'll go. Oh no, Slowpoke Rodriguez
It's okay.
Hey, you know it'd be really cool if you
okay,
do
Speedy.
a reference to something that someone knows.
I'm
Yeah.
choking.
Oh my gosh, everybody knows who Slowpoke Rodriguez is.
I've
I've
never
seen him,
heard
but I
of
don't know the
Slowpoke
name.
Rodriguez, and I
Yeah.
grew up exactly during that time.
Warner
Yep.
Brother or the
Yeah, Warner Brothers,
he's,
yeah.
he's the guy that's like, oh no, Speedy, I'm too tired.
He's damn, I'm too tired. And
That's actually was a really good impression.
yeah, for the thing you've never seen,
I know. Well,
I've seen
how
it,
would I
just didn't know
know?
the fucking guy's last name.
Right.
Slowpoke Rodriguez.
Must be a Canadian thing.
He's amazing.
They took it off the air, right?
Well, they basically were like he's like he's either drunk or high. That was like the whole thing, the way that he talks and the way he acts. It was a very Cheech Marin kind of Tommy Chong type situation there. So anyway, here we go.
Yeah.
Tommy Chong is Canadian.
Clue number 1, featured heavily in The Lion King. Clue number 2, appeared in the 1991 movie The Addams Family. Clue number 3, was seen in the 2008 movie Step Brothers. Clue number 4, was seen in scenes with Kit and Dottie in 1992's A League of Their Own.
Anthony.
Anthony.
Sibling rivalry.
Sibling rivalry is correct.
Person.
I wanna pat myself on the back on that one. I felt that was cool. I was like, movies with sibling rivalry, and they're all gonna be thinking actors.
I was.
I was.
I felt good about that one. I felt good about that one. Okay, here we go. Number 1. Oh, what do we got for a score? Anthony with 4, Aldi with 2, Scott Demers with 1, Matthew with 1, Lance with 1. There are 5 left. It is still anybody's game. Anybody's
Especially
game.
me.
Yeah, even you. You could just rattle off 5, Jeff, and you won. So here we go. Jeff, the answer is clue number 1. This is connected to New Jersey. Clue number 2. Had a hit song reach number 4 on the Billboard Hot 100. Number 3. Has a connection to the homeless.
Aldi.
Go for it.
Skid Row.
Skid Row is
Yep.
correct.
Nicely
Skid
done.
Row.
Really nicely done.
And with
That
that one, Jeff, you can only tie by getting all 4 in a row, but everybody else can win. Number 1. Connected to Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart.
Ah.
Clue number 2. Includes baseball. Clue number 3. Connected to red. Clue number 4. Featured a library. Clue number 5. Raquel Welch appeared.
Anthony.
Anthony.
Shawshank Redemption.
Shawshank Redemption is correct. Just rewatched that for the first time in a few months. Still a great movie. Just a good movie. Read the short story sometime too. It's pretty good. With that, Anthony, you have 5. Aldi, you have 3. You can still. Everybody else is out of the running, but you can king make. 3 3 left. Aldi's got to run the table to win or get 2 out of the last 3, and Anthony can't get any more for him to tie. Clue number 1. Was seen in the 1990s movie Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Matt,
Go for it.
Sam Rockwell.
God bless.
Whoa.
How?
Yeah. Hey,
How?
I was gonna say it if he didn't. So
Wow, that's that obvious.
I actually, it's very timely because I saw him a reel of him talking about that the other day.
what was your
That's
second
upsetting.
clue?
Was shot to death by Percy in 1999.
I don't know what that is.
I would have got that in that one.
Yeah.
Please tell me there's a Galaxy Quest reference in there.
Yeah. There. Yeah.
Is there a dances in every movie he's in reference?
Or
No,
every
there
time
is
he's
not.
interviewed.
There's not.
He is
Are
the
you gonna go see
greatest
that movie,
character in
Good Luck,
Galaxy
Have Fun,
Quest.
Don't Die?
Say that again. Sorry, Scott.
Are you gonna go see that movie, Good Luck, Have Fun, Don't Die?
I like to, yeah.
I want to see it too. Early reports say it's not. It's okay.
Really?
Jay Cormier
Yeah.
said it was pretty good.
Jay Cormier loves every movie he goes to, though.
No, he
So, I mean,
doesn't. Mostly,
does.
but not every movie.
yeah.
What was the
it's-
story? What's that one again?
It's like time
He
travel.
basically the premise is Sam Rockwell may or may not be a time traveler who just shows up at this diner and recruits these people, and they're saying, you need to help me or else the world is going to die." Like
Right.
he showed, and so it's, yeah. Anyway, it's got a great premise. Who knows if they pull it
I've
off?
got one in the chamber. Lance, come on.
What?
I've got one in the chamber.
Well, there's 2 left, and
Is
Aldi,
that a euphemism, Anthony?
Aldi, you gotta run the table, Aldi. You gotta run the table.
There you
I don't want to hear about your sex life, Anthony.
I know.
Clue number 1 for Matthew. Originally from Canada.
Scott,
Go for it.
Seth Rogen.
Nice.
Fuck you, Scott. Fuck. Just takes a swing. Just takes a swing. And oh, by the way, no, you were right. You were right. You got it. Yeah, I had all these cool.
Go ahead and give him.
Yeah, what was number 2? Maybe
Could
that
be
was
seen in Anchorman.
Yep.
Was Mantis.
Yep.
Connected to the Lion King.
Yep.
Seen in the 40-Year-Old Virgin.
I had to get it before Anthony. That's all I got to say. And I've been sitting on that one. That's like knowing you, Seth Rogen will be in here.
Before Lance, when you said the Lion King, I almost said Seth Rogen
Yeah. No.
on the sibling rivalry one.
Well, for glory, Anthony wins. Here we go for glory.
All right, wait, hold on. Let's do this. Let's do this the old-fashioned way. Anthony.
You're gonna get it wrong, but go ahead.
Salman Rushdie.
Clue number 1.
Scott. No, I'm just kidding.
Clue number 1. Appeared in a 2014 Bradley Cooper film.
Aldi.
Go for it.
Sniper Rifle.
Sniper Rifle is correct. Wow, Scott.
What
Wow.
Bradley Cooper movies are there? I mean, there's not a whole. I mean,
Yeah.
there are a few, but
Salman Rushdie appeared in that movie also.
Have you been sitting on Sniper Rifle this whole time, Scott?
no, it just popped in my head. I was just thinking of Bradley Cooper.
I think of myself as a fairly intelligent human being, except for when I'm on this call.
No, see, the difference is,
We
Scott,
played this
I am a
1,000
cornucopia of useless knowledge.
Yeah, but you
I
got
feel
two
like
points to
we
me.
just
You've
get like
never paid for a drink in a bar, have you? Because you
Gee,
give it out freely. Just kidding. I don't I don't watch many movies, as you guys know. I don't but yeah, I have been watching Night of the Seven Kingdoms and really enjoying that.
yeah, is that where?
Yeah. Just started watching it yesterday.
What episode are
Yeah.
they on? Is it done?
They have one more episode, the final one
Finale's on
for the
Sunday.
first season.
This weekend?
And it's Mike, it's really good. It's really well done. And it follows the novellas very closely, which I really like.
Yeah, I heard it's good. Cool.
All right. I'm gonna go use the restroom and grab another drink, but then we can come back and we're gonna do my other thing, the top 80 uh TV shows of the 80s. And like I said, I'm gonna give you.
We're
We're gonna
gonna
start with number.
possibly be 80.
Well, we went through that list before. I think you don't remember.
Small Wonder better be on that list.
Small Wonder.
I found a new list, son.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Yeah. So
Yeah, don't tell
and
us where
this
it's
is.
from either.
I'm not going to tell you where I found it because I'm not going to have anybody cheat. But anyway, and like I said, I'm going to start with the creator name. And I'm going to tell you what the network is, and then it's going to be the same deal. You're going to say your name to ring in, and then
Oh,
I'm going
good.
to.
I'm not doing this 80 times.
No, we'll just do it until it isn't fun. It's just to have fun. It's the thing, and then we can talk about it. Whatever. So,
All right.
Just let me go use the restroom real quick. I'll be right back.
So, what do you think? Keep the beard or no?
I like it.
Oh,
I was going to comment on it.
I barely saw it until
I
you
barely
mentioned
saw
it
it.
just
Yeah,
now.
it's fine.
I know it's just kind of. I'm growing my hair out and I'm keeping the beard.
Yeah, do it.
I want to get like the Captain Pike hair.
You're
I
like
don't
a
know if I can do that with my hair though.
Silver Fox.
I got to go look at Captain Pike.
Did I ever tell you about that story, the Silver Fox story?
No.
Giselle went in for a procedure, and I went to go. I got the call to go pick her up, and she was still like really way under. And the orderly is wheeling her to the. It was summertime, so it was like warm outside. The warmer. The orderly was wheeling her to the entrance where I was going to pick her up, and he says, "Who should I be looking for?" And Giselle looks at him. He's like, "He's a silver fox."
It's great.
I laughed. It was funny.
That is good.
And I actually stepped outside of my comfort zone last week and I bought some barrel leg pants. So
What's a
these
barrel?
are like wide pants.
Okay.
Like they're like this wide. I'm used to wearing like skinny jeans. So
Okay.
trying some
Are
stuff.
they corduroy or anything like that?
No, they're just I got them at Uniqlo. They're like $50. Just
I used to wear
pants.
Huskies when I was a kid. Do you guys remember Huskies?
Oh yeah, totally.
Huskies, yeah.
Steelers?
Remember painter jeans? I used to love painter jeans.
What's a painter jean?
It's the jeans that have the side open the pockets and then the little loop on the side to hold your hammer or whatever to hold your
Okay. Yeah, I think I know what you're talking about.
yeah. I used to love my painter jeans. My Gap painter jeans were like my favorite jeans.
So we put Board Game Geek on Cloudflare last week. Do you
What's
know what
Cloudflare?
Cloudflare is like an anti-bot
Yep.
system.
And
It's unreal how many bots were hitting us. It gives you like a false sense of like popularity. Incredible. Like I would say millions of bots. Millions.
what are the bots doing?
I don't know.
Right.
I think it's AI training.
Oh,
So if it's automated traffic now, it has like this thing called Superbot Fight Mode. I mean, the thing is, you can spend a lot of money on this stuff. Like we're using the very like a business plan, but it's not cheap, but it's not expensive. So you know what I mean? And it gives you like a really good bot fighting thing. Like you can classify traffic as definitely automated, likely automated, and human. And I think there's one other level. Automated, definitely automated. Oh, and then they basically classify bots too. Like they know all the bots in the world, and they have like official bots or like what do they call them? Like good bots that respect all the rules that bots should respect. And then they classify like probably like 100 bots. Um, it's like Googlebot or like Bing, things like that. But they're like, I mean, I couldn't believe how much traffic stopped accessing the site in a like I was like, what is going on? Like we were basically getting like appeared to be 20,000 active visitors at any minute. 20,000. And that almost went in half after I put the bot stuff on. So
No kidding.
10,000 bots that appeared to be human because I have another system that can tell me how many users there are on the site at any given moment. And it's usually like 20,000 per 30 minutes. and we were getting like millions and millions of bots from China, like millions. And as soon as I turned that on,
Poof.
stopped. I'm like, okay, they're not real people. I was like, what are they doing? I mean, I guess they're training. I suspect they're just training and copying the internet. I don't know. I mean, I don't really know what the point is, but I guess they have the resources to do it, so they can do it.
How come nobody's having those bots rank their games highly?
Nice play, Jeff.
Uh,
Nice.
yeah, that's true. I don't know, man. Don't give them any ideas.
Ugh.
Were you keeping the uplands? You didn't hear it.
All right. What's up, chumps?
Anyway, it's been interesting to watch sort of like the activity
Yeah.
and unfortunately blocking legit users because some legit users do a lot of things automatically. They do automated stuff, which is against our terms of service. So it's like, okay, well, you're getting blocked now because you're basically doing like a automated scraping tool. Like every day you were downloading like thousands of pieces of, I don't know, it's just kind of crazy over the past 25 years how much the internet has changed. It's like a little bit depressing.
Yeah.
Right.
Like half your traffic is bots. That's not good. So
Yeah,
fun stuff.
sounds dumb. Stupid.
Easy.
Oh, it's a little disheartening.
Does this system use AI to find the bots?
I don't know what it does. But if you just Google Cloudflare, you'll get some information about it. I mean, most sites I visit do have Cloudflare. You'll see it pop up like a, hey, are you a real person? And you have to click a thing. Some of them don't, like they're protected by Cloudflare. There's different versions of Cloudflare. Like it can just straight up block you, or it can what's called a managed challenge, which means it challenges you to prove you're human.
Yep.
Usually like a click test or something like that.
A lot of video games use Cloudflare to prevent cheaters.
They do to
Yeah.
bot activity.
Uh-huh. There's one I play that does that
But I
pretty
just
routinely.
hate that I'm spending time on this stuff. Like it's
Yep.
been driving me crazy since like November of last year. Like the amount of traffic has just been accelerating, and it's like, what is
Well,
going
yeah, I
on?
remember you mentioning it on one of these calls. Like
Yeah,
and you said at that time, you said, I don't completely believe it.
yeah,
You were
Right?
right.
I was right.
You know,
Anyway,
it's a total. Oh, go ahead.
I was just saying it's been a pain because I'm basically probably blocking some legit users, but they're caught up in the
Right.
botalytics or
Is it
whatever.
expensive?
Uh, in the relatively no, but it is an expense.
Yeah.
They have different they have a free version and they have a pro version, or they have a business version and they have
Are you
a
doing the business
enterprise version. I'm using the business version. So
Oh,
enterprise, I don't know what the
metal?
charge would be. So I contacted them 8 years ago because we were kind of like having, capacity problems. We were trying to
Mhm.
solve some like speed problems, and they were like,
Yeah.
"Oh, Cloudflare could have been," and we went down the path of like trying to get our site on Cloudflare, but the way our site was designed, it was bad for what's called caching. So like if you load your profile page or your menu, like it would cache other people's view of the website, if that makes sense. So
Mhm.
if like if Scott was the first person to visit the site, it would show his stuff, and Matt, you would go there later and it would show his stuff for you, because that's what caching does. It's like stores copies of web pages, and the pages
Yep.
were getting dynamically generated in the back on our back end, which is not a good way to do it. So
Right.
we were so out of like we were not using the API type things that like what we do now. API is basically a way to like fill the page up with data after you log in,
Yep.
right? And it's not cached, so it goes to your account, pulls your stuff, and anyway, bunch of stuff that I didn't know back in the day. We just made a very simple website that ran on one server in my bedroom.
You know, it's interesting. This whole call, I've been wanting to say this, and so now I'm going to say it, which is I'm in awe of what you've been able to do. I mean, I've dreamed of something like what you did for 20 years, and the fact that you did it is like
Thanks, man.
No, truly, I mean, amazing, and what a service, right? So, all right,
Appreciate
I'm
that.
I'm done. I'm still gonna try and kick your ass next initials game,
Yeah,
which I won't do, but
don't let up.
yeah,
I
I
appreciate
have been trying this whole time, by the way. That's kind of the pathetic comment here. Anyway,
Yeah,
Anyway,
right,
I'm
I
on
Lance.
the
agree.
pump of the Cloudflare stuff for now, till the bots figure out how to defeat it.
Oh,
the good news is though it's a subscription service, right? So
Yeah.
so it's an offense defense thing, right?
And I suspect Cloudflare is always on top of it. Like, because
100%.
their business is, that's their business. That's what they
That's
do.
literally their
It's
business.
literally doing nothing but fighting bots.
so something fun happened today. I got a message from Giselle saying that a location scout is coming back tomorrow who wants to film a Hallmark movie at the bake shop.
Oh, awesome.
What?
That's super cool.
That is super cool.
That's awesome.
Super
Hallmark.
random,
Yeah, right.
but awesome.
Well,
Apparently a lot of Hallmark movies are filmed in the area.
yeah,
Christmas in
Toronto.
Canada.
Not Toronto. But yeah, it's cheaper to film in Canada, from what I understand.
I watched them film iRobot when I was in Vancouver years ago.
Yeah,
Oh,
they
that's
filmed
cool.
Reacher in Toronto.
And it was really weird was they filmed, the scene where he's like in the warehouse and all of the robots are coming out of the
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
things? That was actually filmed in an alleyway.
Really?
Yes.
Interesting.
The alleyway, they had literally just the green screens or the blue screens, whatever they used, up in the thing. And that was filmed right there. I was there that day.
There you go.
Neat.
That's cool. Yeah, who is it? Daniel Rocky? Do you guys know Dan Rocky?
I
Anyways,
don't.
game designer from Toronto. He said that he could literally see from his front porch the Reacher set for
Oh,
season 2.
Cool.
kind of cool.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. The top, whatever. So I was gonna say, do you want me to see how many years it ran? Would that be a clue? That would be a good clue.
No.
I guess you see how good we are at
End
this.
with that.
Okay, that sounds good. All right, number 80. The creator was Kenneth Johnson.
Kenny
I'm not
J.
knowing these creators. Maybe one.
It was on
Yeah,
the
there's-
NBC network.
Okay. Is this the 80 of 80? This is the
The 80
80th
of 80.
best?
Yeah.
That's a clue in itself.
Yeah, it's very bottom. The
Now I'm going to
NBC.
do this. It ran for 3 years.
Okay.
Starring such luminaries as Jane Badley,
Keep going.
Faye Grant,
Yeah, yeah.
Mark Singer.
Anthony.
Go for it.
Beastmaster.
V.
V is the
Yeah,
correct
I was just about
answer.
to say, Mark
V.
Singer, that gives it away.
Yeah, Michael Ironside and Robert England were the next
Yeah.
two. So those would have. I figured Mark Singer was the.
Letter B or BEE?
Yeah.
The Runaway.
Yeah,
Is it the
All
letter
right.
B or
The
BE?
letter V, yeah.
the letter V. Remember
Visitor.
the aliens, the visitors.
Oh, V.
V.
Yeah, I
Yes.
thought I heard B, but yeah.
All right.
Wait, that's
moving
a
on.
sitcom.
Moving on. Created by Alan Spencer.
These are just shows, not sitcoms?
These are shows.
Oh, okay. I thought you said sitcoms earlier.
No, shows. Top 80 shows. The number was ABC.
ABC and the A's was not very good.
It ran for 3 years.
Brandon Tartikoff. Just
It starred Harrison Page, Anne Marie Martin, David Rash.
Oh crap! What the hell's this show called?
It was a comedy.
David Rash.
Just those
Who's
three?
that?
Anthony.
Anthony.
Is it Sledgehammer?
Sledgehammer. Yes.
Oh, nice. Yes. That was a
Never
good fucking
in a
show.
million years.
This
I
may be
wanna-
the only game I hate more than Initials.
Me too.
Here we go. Created by Neil Marlins. Was on the ABC network. Ran for 7 years. Starred Ashley Johnson.
I want to
Matt.
chime in on that one, but it's going to get to
Matt.
something else.
Growing Pains.
Growing
Ah,
Pains is correct. Well done. Well done.
Who's
Ashley
now on
Johnson.
Critical Role.
Well done. Well done. All right, here we go. Created by Glenn A. Larson
Oh, I know that name.
on the
I know that name
NBC
too.
network.
Anthony.
Go for it.
I'm taking the shot in the dark. Knight Rider.
Knight Rider is correct.
Oh my God.
How
That
did
was
you know?
79 or 77?
Number 77, yeah.
Holy
Okay.
shit. That should be higher.
I've never watched in a single episode.
Me either.
Created by William Broyles Jr. and John Sacred Young. Ran for 3 years. Was on ABC. Starring Marge Helgenberger.
Anthony.
Go for it.
China Beach.
How do you know this stuff?
Nice.
How much TV did you watch?
80s was big TV for me.
I did
Prime
watch a
time.
lot of China Beach.
Number 75. Created by Stephen J. Cannell and Frank Lupo.
Oh, Stephen J. Cannell. It could be any number of 100,000 shows.
Yeah.
Ran for
totally.
4 years on the CBS network.
Oh, that narrows it down.
Starring Jim Burns, Jonathan Banks, Stephen Bauer,
Jack Bauer.
Ken Wall,
Scott,
Anthony.
Scott.
Scott.
Matt.
wise guy.
Wise Guy is correct.
It's the only movie that Ken Wall was in, or the TV show. Anyway, I don't know if that's
Well
true.
done.
But
Well done. Here we go.
I still remember this scene where he was found out by this one woman. She was like a widower of a cop. She's like, "Oh, it's the way that you're a cop, aren't you?" Because he tossed his coffee cup lid on the dashboard. She's like, "That's the same way my husband would do it when he would like do stakeouts." I don't know why I remember that scene, but
Well, that's why that stuff just sticks with you. So, all right, here we go. Created by Don Nickel, Michael Ross, and Bernie West on the ABC network. Ran for 7 years. Starring Jenna Lee Harrison.
Anthony.
Yeah, I knew as soon as I said a name, go.
Three's Company.
Three's Company 2.
who? Jenna? Was that Terry? Is that Terry?
No, that's Priscilla Barnes was Terry. Jenna Lee Harrison is the one who is Chrissy's cousin.
Yeah.
oh, shut
Summer.
the door.
How is that even possible?
Joyce
Yeah.
DeWitt, Suzanne Summers, and Jenna Lee Harrison. I went with
Yeah, I would've got it from
with
that.
the least known.
Do you have
No.
any friends when you were in the 80s? Anthony?
No.
All right, here we go.
Amazing.
Created by Paul Fusco and Tom Patchett.
Anthony.
Go for it.
Alf.
Oh my God! How?
Because Paul Fusco is Alf.
That is, yeah, that's true. That is true. I should have left him out. All right.
This isn't fun. I just want to publicly say that.
Yeah.
You know,
I
Like,
agree. I thought I would rule at this, but apparently not.
All right.
I knew I wouldn't.
Anthony can't ring in until the second actor name. That's the new rule. Give everyone else a chance. Well, this one's a giveaway. Number 72 ran for let's see here, 5 years on CBS. Created by Rod Serling.
Scott,
Go.
Twilight Zone.
Yeah, they had a run. I guess according to these notes, George R. R. Martin wrote like 2 episodes for the 80s run of Twilight Zone.
Huh.
Interesting little stat there. All right, here we go.
Hey,
Created by
Evan.
Sherry Coben on the CBS network.
Hey, can I pause for a minute? Anthony, does that mean anything to you, Sherry Coben?
It's one of 2 shows if it's on CBS
The
in
CBS
the
network.
80s. Can I take a shot in the dark?
No,
You
no, you may
should.
not. You have to wait for the second actor
Because he's
name to
going
be-
because he also probably has the 2 shows ranked in order.
So I'll give you this hint, Lance, and tell me if I'm close. Both shows are the 2 main characters' names.
I'm not going to say anything.
Okay.
Starring Jane Curtin.
Anthony.
You can't.
Matt.
Not until the second
Matt,
name.
Matt,
Go for
Matt.
it, Matthew.
Kate and Allie.
Kate and Allie.
Oh, come
That's
on.
hysterical. That's Anthony's got has a penalty. He's got to play with.
Oh, wait. So I can't just get
Left.
it like off the creator? I have to.
You have to wait till 2 actor names are.
No, because you're gonna give away the giveaway actor.
No, I will not give the giveaway. I'll just do it
Kate
occasionally.
Curtin was pretty much a giveaway actor. On that one.
Oh, it wasn't, but
This is
Ran
St.
for
James
8.
would have been the better one there.
Ran for 8 years on ABC. Created by Martin Cohan.
means
Star-
nothing.
Starring Danny Pintaro.
Anthony.
You got to wait
Alyssa
till
Milano.
Anthony.
okay.
Matt.
Evan,
I got
did
you,
hear
Matt.
I
Anthony's
think I
name
actually know
first.
this one.
That's Who's the Boss.
That is Who is the Boss?
I was gonna get one.
Yeah.
Well, gentlemen, I've got places to be. Thank you. Listen,
Right. Exactly.
I'll see you next
I'll
week,
leave
Jeff.
it to you.
Take
See
care,
you,
brother.
Jeff.
Good night.
Ran
Superto.
ran for 9 years. It was syndicated.
Matt.
Go for it.
Cosby Show.
That's no way. There's like they put me in the 60s now.
Created by David Wise, Peter Laird, and Kevin
Anthony.
Eastman. Starring
Anthony.
Cam Clark,
Oh,
Anthony.
Anthony.
I have no problem with Anthony just
Townsend
naming them
Coleman,
all. Why don't you
Anthony.
just name them
Go
all in
for it.
order?
It's Teenage Mutant Ninja
Yeah.
Turtles.
Teenage Mutant Ninja
I
Turtles.
knew that
Yeah,
one
that's
just
good.
because of the name.
What?
Eastman and yeah.
Eastman and Laird.
Oh,
Yeah,
Eastman
yeah,
Laird,
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
for sure. Yeah. That makes sense.
3 years on NBC. I'll just say this: ended in a cliffhanger, and that like it just sucked that they ended. Creators Chuck Adamson and Gustav Reininger. Starring Dennis Farina, Anthony Dennison.
This sucks because I don't know if because Anthony Farina was in a ton of stuff in the 80s, and I don't know if you're going forwards or backwards on cast.
Stephen Lang, Bill Smitrovich, Bill Campbell, Steve Ryan, Paul Butler, Ted Levine. Michael Mann produced this.
Anthony.
Yeah, go.
Crime Story.
Crime Story. Yeah.
You went forward. You went top billing first on that one.
Yeah. Big guest spots for the likes of Kevin Spacey, Gary Sinise, Christian Slater, David Hyde Pierce, Lily Taylor, David Caruso, Ving Rhames. And in
Top
her
guest
first,
spots, Kevin Spacey? Really?
Yeah, in her first TV appearance, Julia Roberts appeared in Crime Story. 4-year run on Fox,
Ooh.
created by James L. Brooks.
Matt,
Ooh.
no,
Go.
no, sorry, no.
Starring Joseph Malone, Sam McMurray, Dan Castellaneta.
Anthony.
Go for it.
Tracy Ullman Show.
Tracy Ullman Show, which actually started The Simpsons. They had The Simpsons shorts on there. I like this. Number 66. The original run was from 1981 to 1996. Created by Stuart Shapiro. It was on the USA Network. And it starred one person, Pat Prescott. It was videos, music videos.
Billy Bob Briggs. Joe
No.
Bob Briggs.
Here it is. Same year that MTV exploded upon the airwaves, another cable network was introducing a program that would prove for at least one nocturnal cadre or two of viewers just as influential.
Aldi.
Matt?
Yeah, go for it.
Night Flight.
Night Flight, exactly. It was a 4-hour variety
Yeah.
show, aired on Friday and Saturday evenings to play a little taste of everything.
I was about to say Good Rockin' Tonight.
You can stumble upon a screening of an animated sci-fi classic, Fantastic Planet,
I
performance
love
by
that
stand-up
Fantastic
comic.
Planet. I saw that on Night Flight. I was like,
Yeah.
what is this?
Yeah.
So great.
I love Night Flight. Night Flight was great.
You can get a Night Flight subscription, by the way. You can watch it.
Oh,
I don't
really?
even remember
I
knowing
don't know if
that
it's
joke.
worth it. Like, how much Night Flight would you want? But
I don't know. Yeah.
We had Friday night videos before MTV.
Friday Night Videos,
I could
yeah.
never
Yep.
stay up late enough to watch that one.
I'm just gonna chime in on every show and go, I don't care.
Original run from 1976 to 1983 was on ABC.
Anthony.
Created by Mark Rothman, Lowell Gantz, Gary Marshall.
Anthony.
Aldi.
Oh, go ahead,
Matt.
Aldi.
Soap.
Go ahead, who?
Matthew.
Happy Days?
Anthony.
Starring Michael McKean.
Anthony.
Oh, shit. Matt. Fuck. No, I already...
Penny Marshall.
Anthony.
Go for it, Anthony.
Laverne and Shirley.
Hello, Lavoine. Hello, Shoyle. Ran from 1987 to 1995. Created
Oh,
by
that's
Jeff.
not what I thought it was, the last one. I thought it was going to be something else, but okay.
Created by Jeff Franklin on the
Ooh,
ABC network.
I know. Please.
Hey, I just want to say one thing.
Starring Bob Saget.
Anthony.
Matt.
Aldi.
Matthew.
Oh, I think it's 90s, but
87 and 95.
Full House?
Full House. What were you going to say there, Demers?
I was gonna curse at Anthony.
Oh,
Like, if created by Jeff Franklin, who the fuck is Jeff Franklin and who fucking cares? Right? Like,
the original run was from 1978 to 1982. It was created by Hugh Wilson and was on the CBS network.
oh, Hugh Wilson. Sorry.
Hugh Wilson. Starring such luminaries as Howard Hessman.
Matt.
Matthew.
WKRP in Cincinnati.
Yeah.
All right. Good
Can you
night.
hear me call in?
Did you know that one, Anthony?
Yes.
The WKRP is a great show.
The turkey episode is
Bye,
obviously
Michael.
classic.
Can you hear
No,
me?
God is my witness.
Yeah, I can hear you. I think Matthew was before
That's
you.
fine.
I mean, I'll just run through this list. And
Sorry,
won't play
I
the
didn't
game
even
anymore.
hear you. I apologize.
But do
Number
it.
61 with Matt Frewer and Amanda Pays.
Max
Max
Headroom.
Headroom. Max
How
Headroom.
could that be higher in a rating than WKRP?
It shouldn't be.
It should be. 84 to 89 on NBC. Miami Vice, number 60.
Yeah.
Then I went back and I rewatched some old episodes of Miami Vice, and I'm like, this isn't a good show. It's just like watching it, and it's just like this
Probably
is
better in your mind.
yeah. In my mind, I have this like feeling of like, Anthony. You know who the creator of Miami Vice was?
No.
You should, because his name is Anthony Yurkovich. No. Reading Rainbow is on here at number 59.
Yeah, I'd buy that.
Yeah.
For $1.
Number 58 was Fraggle Rock.
Yeah.
Down at Fraggle Rock.
I used to draw the Dozers so much as a kid.
The Dozers are so cool. I always thought it was,
They were.
I mean, it was like they had, remember when Remember when Mowgli convinced them all not to eat the Dozer's constructions because it was
Yeah, and then it
bad?
just kind of fucking grew everywhere.
Yeah, because they just wouldn't stop building, so they just were everywhere, and then they finally agreed that they had to eat him or whatever.
Right.
Um,
Yeah, it was like a political take on consumption or something like that. Right?
yeah, like Wild Kingdom was number 57 with Marlon Perkins. I used to love
Oh,
watching Wild Kingdom. And it was the only time
Yes.
you ever saw a Mutual of Omaha commercial.
Yes.
Mutual of Omaha,
Omaha
its
is people.
people.
I could sing the whole thing.
Much like
I,
Soylent Green.
I just, you of course know the running gag on that show, which is, I forget what the guy's name was, but I'm gonna stay up here in the helicopter while so and so goes down there, puts his thumb in,
Sam tries to
yes,
wrestle
puts
the rhino to the
right.
ground.
He puts his Sam puts his thumb in the alligator's anal cavity. You're like, what?
To
Why?
subdue him. Yeah.
Yes,
Um,
to
I
show
always remember
dominance. Jim
Yeah.
Fowler.
Jim
That's it.
Fowler.
I always remember the one Mutual of Omaha commercial where it was like the 10-year-old kid is at home with his mom and his mom like falls like she's doing something and like she's on a high chair and like putting groceries away or something and she falls and obviously like breaks her leg or something like that. And she's like, "Mom, are you okay?" She's like, "No, I can't walk. You need to call the ambulance." And then you see them and they're they're pushing the mom into the like emergency room or whatever and her like 10 or 11-year-old son says, "Don't worry, mom, we have Mutual of Omaha." It's just like, what? This fifth grader, that's his biggest. He's like, "Oh, thank God we got Mutual of Omaha. I was really worried how this is going to affect us." Geraldine Saunders, 10-year show, ABC with Gavin McLeod.
Love
Oh,
Boat.
the Love
Boat. I used to
Boat.
watch that one religiously as a kid at the youth center in Valley City, North Dakota.
I always loved the fact that they always had um yeah. Here's a quote. If you didn't guest star on the Love Boat in the 80s, you probably didn't have a SAG card. I remember they just remember when they do the crossovers with
Hey, hang
Fantasy
on.
Island?
Hey, I'll be right back.
Sure.
I do.
I just remember they do the
I watch
crossovers.
Fantasy Island. Yeah, I would watch that every Friday night.
The Fantasy Island episodes with the devil when Mr. Rourke would do battle with the devil. There were several episodes like that.
I don't remember any of those, but
Oh yeah, those are classic episodes where you remember those, don't you, Anthony? Where he
Yes.
fought the devil.
Yes. The
Uh,
Chunky Shark episodes.
Yep. Number 55 on Fox Network, Married with Children. Ba-da-da-dum, bum,
are we
ba-da.
done with the game?
Yeah, we just take this forever. This is kind of
Well, it takes forever when you make me wait for the second actor.
Animated 1972 to 1985. Fat Albert and the
Fat
Cosby
Albert.
Kids. Yeah,
What number is that?
54. Hey, hey,
Oh, that high.
I remember that show.
hey. Rich Dean Anderson, Minnesotan.
Ivor.
MacGyver,
Yeah,
baby.
nice.
MacGruber.
MacGyver was the best.
It was.
78 to 91 with Larry Hagman, Dallas. I remember my sister and my stepdad would watch that religiously. They just couldn't. I remember they both had matching I love to hate JR t-shirts.
Did you ever go to South Fork, Aldi?
I did. I got sun poisoning there.
Oh, Jesus.
Sun, yeah, because it was like an outdoor thing, right? Like it's
Yeah.
a ranch, and there was like a swimming pool, and we had like a barbecue, and it was like my job, my basically the whole department went there.
Yeah.
It was like an entire day in the sun, and then I got home at night, and I'm like, I feel terrible.
You got heat stroke?
Stroke, basically.
Yeah, I got heat stroke once when I was like 16.
That's awful.
Yeah.
I got
realized
it
how
one
serious it
time
was.
when I was in Vegas, and I'm like, oh, the movie theater is only a couple of kilometers away. I got
Oh, you
time
were
to
fine.
kill. I'm gonna go see Batman Forever. No, not Batman Forever, but The Dark Knight. So I walked there
Mhm.
and I watched the movie. I got back to the hotel and I just started sweating,
Oh gosh.
even though it was like, Arctic
70
in my
degrees.
room.
Oh
I
yeah.
was sweating, and
Yeah.
I remember going for dinner that night at a restaurant just on my own because I was just alone in Vegas for a conference.
All
And
by
I drank
myself.
so much water. I was shaking. It was crazy.
Were you
It's
just
not fun.
ill, or what was going on?
I got heat stroke.
Yeah, heat stroke. My dad made me mow the lawn. It was like super hot or whatever. And I came in halfway through and I was like, Mom, it's really hot. My dad was like, get back out there, builds character or whatever. And so then I went out and I finished and I came back in and I was like, Mom, I'm going to go to bed. This is at like 1 p.m. or something. I'm going to go to bed. And I slept through like an entire like 24-hour period.
Oh, I love it. That's man, the things we did when
Did
we
your
were
dad
kids.
feel bad?
I doubt it.
Well,
I
I
missed
mean,
a spot.
did
I
it
mean,
did
my
it
mom-
build character?
You missed a spot.
My mom was like, honey, like that could have really hurt him. And he was like, yeah, builds character or whatever.
Number 50 from 86 to 93, starring Dixie Carter, Designing Women.
Oh yeah, totally.
Something I didn't know.
Did you skip one?
Police Squad was number 51. One season, but man, what a season
What
that
a
season.
season. What a season.
It's who are you? How did you get in here? I'm a locksmith. And I'm a locksmith.
That's a good joke.
It's just one of the
Police
best
Squad
jokes
or Police
ever.
Story? Did you say?
Police
My
Squad.
favorite scene is still the one when he's trying to get the information from the snitch.
Or
then
the
they're
money?
exchanging money back and forth.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. He's like,
paying
why do
money.
you want to know? Why do you want to know this stuff? Well, I don't know if I should tell you. Maybe this will change your mind.
Gives him the money back.
or or just the big tall guy, just like, oh, you got a little
Something
food. He's got the banana peel in his hand. You got some food on your face. He's like,
The
no, the other
banana.
side. And like half a banana falls down against the
and then
table.
and then the shootout behind the garbage can.
Yes.
Yes.
And they'd always run out of bullets and then throw their gun at him.
Did you guys see the new Naked Gun?
Yeah, I mean it was solid. I mean it had definitely had funny moments. I was like, I found myself laughing at it despite myself. I was like, this is so dumb. Why am I laughing? Kind of thing.
Somebody did me a service by telling me it was god awful, and I was on a plane and watched it, and because I went in thinking it was god awful, I enjoyed it quite a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
If they had said, "Oh my god, it's so good," I would have gone in and I would have been said, "You're nuts."
number 49 was Mork and Mindy.
Yeah.
I
I think I was sad when Mindy had like a boyfriend and Mork got rejected. Do you remember that?
yeah.
I was like, poor Mork.
Because they have to
Feel
have
your
something
pain,
that
Mork.
isn't a US show on the BBC Two, Yes Minister from 1980 to 1984.
Ah, yes.
Didn't catch that.
It's Gary Shandling show
Oh,
on
I
Showtime.
I hated that
number
show.
47.
Really?
Oh my god, that show was amazing.
I loved it.
I was too young for it. I fucking hated it.
Oh,
This
why?
is the theme to Gary show. The opening.
Hey
theme
guys,
to
I'll
Gary
be
show.
right back one more
Gary
time.
called me up.
All right,
and
yeah,
asked
go.
if I
Go.
would write his theme song. I'm
We're almost halfway
finished.
finished.
How do you like it so
So
far?
far.
This is the theme to Gary Shandling
Shandling
show.
Then
We're almost to the part of where I start to whistle. This is the theme to Gary Shandling show.
he passed away like 4 or 5 years ago, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Robert Duvall, eh? Jesus.
Good run. For some reason, I thought he was already dead. When I saw that, I was like, wait a minute, I thought he was already dead. And then I would realize that the guy that I thought he was, that was
Gene Hackman?
No, no. The guy that I thought was the guy was James Caan. I was like, because James Caan passed
James
away.
Caan died, yeah.
James Caan passed away, but for some reason I was like, wait a minute, no. He died like 3-4 years ago. And then I realized, no, that was James Caan that died 3-4 years ago. So
Yeah, that Godfather cast is mostly gone.
yeah.
Al Pacino is like one of the few left alive.
Pacino and Shire. That's it.
Shira.
Well, you can't
Talia
the second
Shire
one.
and Al
Yeah,
Pacino.
Shire.
Yeah.
Talia Shire.
Well, and then De Niro from the second one.
Yeah.
Which arguably is the better movie.
Arguably, it is.
It's not.
Arguably, it is.
It's not.
And I love that Godfather too. Diane Keaton. She's still alive.
No, she died too.
That too.
Gee.
Did she?
Yes, not a few months ago.
Dang.
A few months ago? Really? Man. The fuck?
She died a few months ago. I even made a comment on the thing that how sad it was that they kept reporting Diane Keaton from the First Wives Club passed away. I'm like, what happened to Annie Hall and The Godfather?
You know, the Godfather and Annie Hall. What first?
Yeah, Father of the
Club
Bride and
was a good movie.
Father.
and First Wives Club is how they put it in the People magazine.
Oh no, Joy Luck Club's what I was
It's like Marlon Brando from The Freshman.
And the island of Dr. Moreau.
Oh, even better.
Roger Moore from Spice World.
Oh, well done.
We should go through Robert Duvall movies instead of this.
Oh, you're gonna.
To Kill a Mockingbird.
Was he in that?
He's
Here,
it's his first movie.
I'll rapid fire through the rest.
Yeah,
Number
you can rapid
46
fire.
Was Dukes of Hazzard. Number 45. 18.
18.
Watch
Number
this
44. The Cagney and Lacey.
That's what I thought could have been Kate and Allie.
Number 43. Murder, She Wrote.
Never watched
42.
She's gorgeous.
Yeah, what a great movie.
When
Good
Murder
show.
She Wrote was on, I had a friend of mine who just looked at me. This is back in my college days. He looks at me and goes, if we really want to reduce the crime rate, we should just kill off Angela Lansbury. People just drop dead around her like crazy. That's a pretty good line.
Number 42, Doctor Who. Number 41, Ed Asner as Lou Grant.
Yeah.
Number 40, The Golden Goyles. Number 39, Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood. 38, Only Fools and Heroes, another BBC show. No, Only Fools and Horses. Horses, sorry.
Okay.
Only Fools and Horses. 37, Quantum Leap.
Good show.
36, The Young Ones.
These
I gotta
orders
tell,
all
I have to tell this story about the Young Ones. So I had a buddy of mine was like this huge fan of the Young Ones, and he's like, I catch it on
Never even heard of
MTV.
that.
You got to watch it. And I was like, I've never even heard of this show. He's like, it's fucking hilarious. You got to watch this. And we were going on a trip for school. And it's one of those weird, like, how did this happen? He was telling me about all this stuff, and he's like one of my good friends, and we went, and we were staying at this hotel for like this trip for like speech or debate or something for school. And the hotel had a thing where you could rent a VCR and movies. And so you could watch a movie in your room. And we're like, that's cool. And so like we picked something. We were like, yeah, we want to rent a VCR, and it was like $5. And then we picked a movie, whatever the fuck it was. I don't know what it was. It would have been like 89 or 90. Who knows? It was just a movie we wanted to watch.
Terminator 2.
Yeah, probably. We paid the money, we plugged the VCR in, we plugged it into the TV in the room, and we turned it on, and we were trying to put the tape in, and like, oh, there's a tape in here. And he release the tape. The tape that was in the VCR was somebody had recorded all the episodes of the Young Ones on MTV, and it was like MTV Young Ones, and it had a listing of all the different Young Ones episodes on it. And he's like, "Are you fucking kidding me?" And it was like the VCR in this thing. After he told me about it, was the actual show. It was like one of those incredibly weird coincidences that somehow just matched up perfectly at this moment. And then we just didn't even watch our Terminator 2, and we just watched the Young Ones episodes and laughed our asses off because it is a great show. Anyway, that's the Young Ones. Number 35, they say, because it started in 1979, still going, Sports Center. Number 34 was Murphy Brown.
Oh yeah.
Number 33 was 60 Minutes. Where the old line was, you're having a bad day if you wake up and you look out on your lawn and Mike Wallace is out there with a camera crew. Number 32, Happy Days. 31, The Kids in the Hall. 30, the original run of Roseanne. Number 29, The Tonight Show starring Johnny Carson. I love watching old Johnny Carson clips. It was fun. It's fun watching him do interviews. It doesn't feel like they have scripted questions that he's asking. Like he just has a buddy on and talks. Maybe he just hides it really well. Like now when you watch like any sort of talk show, it's always like, here's my guest, and here's the 6 questions that we agreed that I was going to ask, and now we're going to do those questions. And that kind of annoys me. Number 28. This would be more for Aldi, who just left. 120 Minutes on MTV. Remember that was like, it was like, I would watch that just so I could see.
Best show ever. I'll be right back.
I would just see that so I could write down the names of bands that I had to track down their CDs, because they played the thing. Number 27, Different Strokes. 26, SCTV. Great stuff. And that's even a Canadian show.
It is.
Number 25, Little House on the Prairie. 24, LA Law.
La la.
Number 23. You remember the episode? Like they didn't like the one character, so they just had her fall down the elevator. Like there was like, so there's this. There was one season where they brought in this older woman who like started running the law firm with like this, like iron fist, and like. And then it turns out that like they're like, why does she stay around? And then like there's a big zinger at the end where it turns out she's actually like romantically involved with the old guy who runs the place. So they're like dating. But then there's like this thing where it was like just out of nowhere, like she's sitting there and she's like arguing with somebody as they're walking down this hallway, and she hits the button for the elevator and the doors open and she just walks in without looking what's going, and and she's just falls and they just kill her off like that. You can see the clip on YouTube. And it was just like everybody was just like, did that just happen? I mean, it was just like, it was like, people were just insane. It was just like, they just killed her off. Yeah.
They should have done that with Dr. Pulaski on Next Generation.
Yeah. Oh, Dada. It doesn't matter what your name is.
Yeah. I actually thought about that line the other day.
Yeah. But yeah, no, there you go. Number 23, The Facts of Life. The Facts of Life.
When you said McKeon, what's the
Nancy McKeon, Mindy Cohn, Lisa Wilchell, Charlotte Ray, and Kim Fields.
Yeah, but when you said McKeon the first time, I was gonna say Alice.
Yeah. Of those, you know this. You know weird random things, Anthony. How many of the original Facts of Life girls are still alive?
Of the original ones from the first season?
Yeah, well, Kim Fields.
All of them.
They're all still alive.
All of them still alive? Okay,
yes,
yeah.
I think so.
All of the girls who were on even the first season of Facts of Life are still alive, including Molly Ringwald.
And it was like Blair, Joe, Tootie, and Natalie. Tootie.
Yep.
You remember who replaced Mrs. Garrett?
Cloris Leachman.
Cloris Leachman. Yeah, there you go. And was that the show? Because don't they eventually they get out of school and so then she's running a store or something?
So what happens is,
and George Clooney had a big role for a while.
So what happens is that Mrs. Garrett opens a bakery.
That's right.
And the girls get in trouble, so they have to live with her. And that's why they end up living there. But they still go to the school. That supposedly took place in where I used to live, in Poughkeepsie, New York,
And
or Peekskill, New York. Peekskill, New
Classic
York.
story.
1976 to 1981, The Muppet Show. Blackadder.
Oh, good
21.
show.
Number 20, Family Ties.
Oh yeah.
Number 19, Pee-wee's Playhouse.
Yeah, the order of these
Never
is so
watched
effed.
it.
Yeah, it is so effed. The Wonder Years at 18.
Oh yeah.
17, Sesame Street. Number 16, St. Elsewhere. That was a good show.
Howie Mandel.
Now this one should be number 1. Number 15, Magnum PI.
He's
If you're smoking crack.
Him and David Boreanaz are going to be on the new reboot of Rockford Files.
That's insane. Tom Selleck is like 107 years old.
No, he was just on Blue Bloods. I just finished watching that. That's all right.
He is 127 years old.
Joe Lewis sat in this chair. Joe, huh?
He was 81, but yep.
Yeah. Number 14. This should be definitely higher in my opinion. The new one sucks. Night Court.
Reinhold
Oh, the new one
That show was
really
so good.
sucks.
Oh, I mean, it's just yeah.
You can't recreate lightning in a bottle.
No. At the Movies with Gene Siskel and Roger Ebert.
Oh
Taxi. With Judd Hirsch.
What does the yellow light mean? Slow down.
Reverend Jim.
Oh fuck.
Moonlighting at 11. Some walk by night.
I hated that show.
Oh, how could you hate that movie? It was hilarious. It was hilarious. The show was hilarious.
I was just never into it. I was too young, I think.
Number 10, Late Night with David Letterman. I used to stay up late. My mother would get so mad, but I would stay up late to watch David Letterman. It was because it was 11:30. It started. It was like,
So
you know,
late.
yeah, it was so late trying to get through Johnny Carson. I'm like, come on. And then there was like this 5-minute farm report. And I'm like, come on, let's just get to late night. I want to see the top 10 list at least before my mother tells me I have to go to bed. Yeah, he was great. Then I started taping them and I just watched them the next day. The Jeffersons at number 9. Jeffersons were great. Just
The George Jefferson dance alone is
yes,
which was based on a dance that was done in his neighborhood when he was a kid, or that he, and so it was actually fairly close to his real dance anyway.
Sherman Hemsley, lifetime bachelor, never got married.
Because he was homosexual.
Well, most likely, yes.
No, he was.
He was what?
Did his family finally say?
Yes.
He never admitted it.
He never admitted it, but it's been revealed after he died.
Okay.
That he was what?
He's homosexual.
Oh, okay. Good for him.
I just remember the classic scene where Wheezy is sitting there filling out her insurance form, and she's like, age, 48, and just like height, weight, and like she like goes way underneath the weight, and she's like, sex, and George's like, occasionally. It's super pissed. Number 8, 30-something. I never understood the appeal of that show. Never understood the appeal of that.
Just because you weren't 30-something at the time.
Yeah, and did you notice that Timothy Busfield is in big, huge doo-doo right now?
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, I see a lot of accusations, and then there's all these people that are like, they don't make sense. The accusations don't make sense, and they're just.
I was more surprised that he's married to Melissa Gilbert.
Really?
Yeah, that was weird. Yeah.
That's been ages.
Number 7, MASH.
Yeah.
Number 6, Saturday Night Live. And I'll say the 80s with Saturday Night Live, that was kind of a golden era for them. So, Martin Short, Billy Crystal.
I'm assuming the show I'm thinking of has got to be in the top 5 since you haven't mentioned it yet.
Top 5 is Newhart.
Okay,
at
there
5.
it is.
Yeah, and Newhart, that was great.
Best finale ever.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
great finale. Cosby Show at number 4. They list Star Trek Next Generation at number 3. I mean, I love me some Star Trek, and I appreciate, but there's no way. I mean, that's just yeah.
No, I will say this though. I do like one of the lines that they say about it, which is the best Star Trek franchise. 100% true.
No, Deep Space Nine is way better.
You're wrong.
It
That's
is.
okay though.
Okay, so
No.
there's 2 shows left. And
Well, the 2
one's number 1 and one's 2.
What do you think they are?
So the 2 shows that you haven't mentioned that should be on the list are Cheers
And
and Hill Street Blues.
That's number 1 and number 2 respectively. So
Cheers is number 1 and Hill
Yeah.
Street Blues is number 2.
Not Johnny Carson?
Johnny Carson was like number 28 or something like that.
Oh, was it? I couldn't remember. I think
I remember the one scene or the one episode of Hill Street Blues where, and I forget, but he was assaulted by a guy, and he couldn't like live down the shame of it, and so he purposely set up a situation where he and a rookie cop were going to go and arrest this guy, and he knew that like if he let the rookie cop handle the like actually trying to arrest the guy, like the guy would get the better of the rookie, and then he'd be able to shoot him. And he set up a situation where, and it was Dennis Franz, I think, or if that was the character name. No, it was Dennis Franz. He did
Dennis
that.
Franz is later on in the series. Yeah.
Yeah, but he set it up in a situation where he wanted to kill that guy, and so he brought this rookie cop with him on an arrest. And so when the rookie cop went to go put the cuffs on him, the guy got the better of the rookie cop and was like twisting around, and then you hear Dennis Franz say, "He's going for the gun," and he just shoots him like 6 times because he just wanted to kill him, but he wanted to have a reason to do it. It's I mean, I watched a lot of Hill Street Blues with my sister, but I remember that episode. It just stuck with me for some reason. Yeah, I don't know, just because of maybe my first glimpse into how corrupt things can get, depending upon situations. Where's Aldi? He wanted us to go through Robert Duvall, and he just vanished into the ether.
Yes, and then Dennis Franz became the good tough cop on NYPD Blue.
That's right. He did become the good tough cop. Well, we're gonna wait for anybody play any games recently? Anybody jazzed about some games or anything?
Published games?
we
I
almost
play a
all
lot
died
online.
tonight at D&D.
Oh yeah.
I am currently, we stopped when I was at 2 hit points. So we're
You're struggling?
We were struggling. Things are looking up though.
Do you think it's because your DM didn't like prognosticate for your for the difficulty level that you're currently
No, because we were just blowing through everything, so he amped it up. Yeah.
Sometimes, like, I mean, I've definitely had situations where like I've like said, ooh, that's probably a little bit too powerful for the situation that they're in, and I've
Yeah.
had to like drag it back down. I recently had a thing where a guy reached out to me, that used to play D&D with us on a pretty regular basis. He reached out and he was like, "Oh, hey, it's like, you guys playing D&D right now? Or you guys got games going on?" And like he kind of fell off the face of the earth for a little bit. And I was like, "Yeah." And I was like, "But, like we have 6 people and that's probably too many as it is. so I really don't have any openings. And he got kind of like weirdly like, oh, I mean, I'm sure you can fit one more. And I'm like,
Oh, really?
yeah.
Yeah,
I was like, my table literally has room for 6 people in it. We have 6 chairs. We have 6 people. He's like, oh, well, couldn't you find like a bigger place to play? And I was just like, I mean,
Did you not
Really?
hear me when I said no?
I was just like, I said, man, I mean, if like you could like maybe alternate or something if like nobody else is there, but I mean, it's an established campaign. We've been running it now for over a year. We've got a long time to go. Um, I mean,
Yeah.
I didn't want to be like, learn to take no for an answer kind of thing, but I mean, I was also just kind of like, I mean, I
Send
remember
him a link to this talk.
no.
Hmm.
You know what'll happen though? You make room for that guy, he'll show up once.
Well, and here's
Yeah.
the deal. He asked once a long time ago, like, "Oh, I'd really like to come back and play with you guys again." And we were like, "Cool, come back." And then like he showed up and he played like half a session, and then he was like, "I gotta go, guys. I'm sorry." And then like he didn't make it to the next session. And like, I remember there was like, and the guy who was running the campaign at that time was like, "Don't ever invite him again." I mean, he's like, I planned stuff for him for around his character and he can't even bother to be here. So, I don't want to waste my time making stuff to involve him. And I had to agree. I was just like, yeah, I get it, man. No problem.
I
We
am
just
so behind. I'm DMing when I get back from Gamma, and I have not done hardly any prep. I need to
you need
get
to
back.
learn how to DM on the fly, baby. I go in
No,
with
I'm
a
doing a module. I mean, if it was
oh, that's right. That's right. You're doing a module.
Isn't that the point of a module that you don't have to prep?
well, you need to read it.
Well,
All that troublesome reading.
So it's
Right.
a
Damn it.
Temple of Elemental Evil.
Oh, are you really
Oh,
playing the
nice.
Temple of Elemental Evil, like the new one or the
The
new
5e
one?
conversion
Nice.
Right.
of the original one, but
What a great module. So
I'm doing I'm
Never
doing
played it.
that, and then I'm following it up with the Against the Giants, and then I'm finishing it with the Spider Queen. So it's gonna be like
ooh.
a 3 or 4 year campaign.
Hey, can I play with you guys? Hey, I'd like to come and play.
I
No.
got a really great character that
If you
I
Can you
can
buy a
make it to Ottawa, you're more than welcome to.
All right. Can you buy a bigger table?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it was just kind of one of those things where it was like you're trying to make me feel bad for like
Hey,
you vanished for a year and
I
then
have
like
a suggestion for a top 10 list that we create. Top 10 Dungeons and Dragons modules or top 5 or something. I
I
would
never
be
played many modules, frankly.
We'll have a lot of overlap there, but sure, sounds good.
yeah, I
I'm
mean,
sure maybe you make it a top 5,
all of
I
mine
would-
would be like super old too. So I
No, so
mean,
would mine. I think that'd be the fun. I think probably all of ours would be really old, right?
Yeah,
And but
because that's when they made ones that were good. Damn it!
that's right. Not like you
Okay.
newfangled. I don't like the look of those teens.
Now you got to buy a book this big to run a campaign, to run a module. Those are
Oh
big.
yeah, remember the modules were like 24 pages,
yeah.
with the title
Yes.
page.
And there was like 3 of them that were made up.
Yeah, the very first one I bought was one of the Egyptian ones. I can't remember which one it was.
Oh, interesting.
Pharaoh. That's what I bought. I can't remember which one that was, but
I always used to laugh at everyone who didn't understand that you don't start at chapter 1.
For
When
what?
you get the box set, you get Keep on the Borderlands, which is exactly chapter 2.
yeah.
Right.
Oh yeah, well, because B1 Search for the Unknown is kind of garbage.
Yeah.
And it wasn't written by Gygax, and Gygax wanted everybody to read what he made. So,
He's not wrong.
I mean, yeah, everybody talks about Gygax being this great guy, and yeah, I mean, he definitely had moments, but you dive into how he tried to screw Dave Arneson out of money, and I mean, that guy was looking out for Surly looks out for one guy, Surly.
Who's
It's
Surly?
it's from the classic Simpsons episode when they go to Duff Gardens and they see the many faces of Duff, and there's one that's surly, And it's like, can't you help us, Surly? Hey, Surly looks out for one guy. Surly.
There's a fairly obscure reference.
It is an extremely, but you know, there's a pretty good Venn diagram of people that will recognize the Surly reference. It's good. It's a good moment in Simpsons history. Yeah. No, I mean, I felt bad that I had to tell that guy no, thank you. I mean, I do. I mean, I was talking to my wife about it, and she's like, I wouldn't feel bad, you know. And it's not like she's like, I mean, I don't think she much cares for him as far as like my friends go, you know. So it probably didn't help that, you know, because
yep.
you know. So but yeah, it's just one of those things where I don't know. I feel bad, and but she's also like, how much you want to bet his that his girlfriend finally dumped him, and he's got nobody else to hang out with, and now he's like, oh, remember when I did that stuff and it was fun, you know? And I was like, yeah, maybe. Then you feel bad because you're like, well, I mean, maybe I could make him a little bit happier if I could do something to help him, but I don't know. I don't even know what to do in those situations.
I hear your Midwestern guilt loud and clear, sir.
Yeah, I just like, oh, let me try to do something to put myself out so you can possibly be a little bit happier, you know. I mean,
that's right.
There was a moment in time where, God bless him, I'm so glad that he turned me down. He was talking about how, like, you know, I mean, not to go too deep into talking about him, but I mean, like, it was one of those things where he was kind of in a bind, so to speak, and we were like, um we were financially able to help him, and we could have. And I'm pretty sure that if, and like I said, look, you know, like if you want to talk about this, we can maybe figure something out where, you know, we can give you a personal loan and we got to write up a contract and things like this. And he eventually was like, nah, that's okay. I'll just figure it out on my own. And I was kind of like happy after the fact, because I was kind of like, I have a really good feeling I'll never get this money, you know. And it was just one of those things where, but I also wanted to like try to do the right thing by my friend
Yep.
as well, you know. So you're just kind of like,
I don't do loans. But I do gifts. You know, like because otherwise you just ruin friendships.
oh,
Right.
okay. Well, you can send any gifts you want my way. I'll
That's not
take
what
them.
I'm saying.
I know what you're saying. I know.
Hey, did you ever reply to my text I sent you?
Which
Did I
one?
send you that? Did I actually send you that text? Is the other question.
I well, since I don't know what
Did
text
you
you're
reply to
talking
that
about.
text I never sent you, Lance?
I mean, this inherently leads me to believe that I never received said text. I'm
Hey,
just
look,
gonna.
it's right. Yeah, okay. So I see that I never pressed send. Sorry about that.
Well, if you send it now, maybe I can respond to it.
Yeah.
If it's a picture of your wiener, I really don't want it though. I'm just gonna tell you that right now.
Fair.
But it's really dark.
The
The light, I mean, the light.
lighting. The lighting is dark. The lighting. Um,
Yeah, just sent it.
cool. I'll look at it here in a moment. All right.
No
Let's
worries.
go. Let's talk Robert Duvall.
Yep.
Robert Duvall was born January 5th in 1931 in San Diego, California. He got his Bachelor of Arts at Principia College. And then he went to the Neighborhood Playhouse School of the Theater. He's an actor, film director, and producer. He was active in the film industry from 1952 to 2022. He was married 4 times to Barbara Brent, Gail Youngs, Sharon Brophy, and finally to Luciana Pedraza. He served in the military for 2 years in the United States Army from 1953 to 1954. Obviously, he appeared in a great many movies.
Kill a Mockingbird.
Yeah, he was he uh He was recognized by the Academy of Motion Picture Arts and Sciences, which I'm just going to say this right now, even though it doesn't matter. I'm going to say that I firmly believe the Academy was a was a thing that was created to promote movies by the people that made movies, and it is still the exact same thing. I think it may be slight, but it's just it's not, whatever. I don't buy into it. It's just an award show. But anyway, he was nominated for his role in The Godfather as the best actor in supporting role, as the best actor in supporting role for Apocalypse Now, best actor in a leading role for The Great Santini, best actor in a leading role for Tender Mercies, in which he won his only win. Best actor in a leading role for The Apostle in 1997. Best actor in a supporting role in A Civil Action. That is a fantastic movie. And then best actor in a supporting role in The Judge in 2014.
Never saw that movie.
I watched like some of it on a plane. And then it didn't stick with me enough to.
Is that where his like son was in this?
Yeah, basically he's a judge, and they feel like he uh possibly killed somebody, and his son defends him. So yeah. Oh yes, we'll talk about that. You can talk to me about that, and then we'll take care of that for you.
Okay, we'll just take it offline.
Okay. All right. So 1962, To Kill a Mockingbird. He played Boo Radley. I just rewatched To Kill a Mockingbird in the last like couple of months.
I have not seen it.
I watched the whole thing on how he got that role. He got that role because his acting coach basically said they were looking for someone who could act without speaking. And he says, I got just the kid for you.
For what movie? Sorry?
To Kill a Mockingbird.
Oh, right. Yep.
Boo Radley. Yeah, I mean, Captain Newman, MD. In the movie, Captain Newman, MD played Captain Paul Cabo Winston. Nightmare in the Sun. He was motorcyclist. 1966, The Chase. He played Edwin Stewart. Honestly, he didn't really have a big role. He did play Ned Pepper in True Grit in 1969, but like his first I guess he was in Bullet, and I remember him being in Bullet. Bullet's a great movie. But like the first movie was Major Frank Burns in MASH in 1970. That was like kind of like the big movie, and he was in THX 1138, which we can all agree, if you've seen it, as George Lucas's first like feature movie or whatever. I feel like everybody should watch THX 1138 and just recognize the fact that it's George Lucas's first movie. But it's fun to kind of see that movie as like the beginning of George Lucas's career, and you can probably convey from what I'm saying is it's okay. It definitely. Who's seen THX 1138? Am I the only one? Oh, okay.
I have ages ago.
Yeah, I thought maybe you had, Aldi.
Yeah,
you did.
Yeah, I kind of forced myself to see it.
Yeah, it's
a bit dry.
It is. It is.
I mean, it's
it is
cool,
a
though.
piece of. It is very
like an
cool.
artwork piece.
And you gotta have to remember it's 1971, and it's just kind of like, yeah, it is a piece of plain toast, though.
Well, I mean, if you watch it back then, it might have been awesome.
Yeah, it's true.
It's because it's like pretty.
Well, I still remember being at on some trip with one of my friends. My friend Jason actually saw it for sale. There was like some re-release of the VHS, and he bought it. And I was like, "What is that?" He's like, "This is the first movie by George Lucas. I want to see it." And when we watched it, and I remember we were like, 17 years old or something like that. Now it's kind of like, this isn't Star Wars. But what are you gonna do? Then obviously 1972, The Godfather, playing the iconic role of Tom Hagen.
You're out, Tom.
You're out, Tom. I always love the line when he goes there and he says, he's like, "You and all of your greasy wop brother friends can actually, sir, I'm
Irish.
Irish.
Or
I'm German
German.
Irish. Well,
German
listen
Irish.
here, my Kraut Mick friend."
Yeah, he's the endless slurs.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
like he just immediately. Actually, sir, I'm German Irish. Well, listen here, my Kraut Mick friend. The uh if you've ever read like the follow-up novels, the Tom Hagen actually is murdered in the following novels.
Yep.
You know, so but yeah, anyway. But anyway. The Great Northfield, Minnesota Raid. He played Jesse James. I've seen that movie. It doesn't. Nothing sticks with me remembering that. These are just the names of the movies. Tomorrow, Joe Kidd, The Outfit. If I remember correctly, yeah, Joe Don Baker. That's a kind of Badge 373, Lady Ice. Then, of course, Godfather Part 2, which he did Tom Hagen again. The Killer Elite, Breakout.
Did you skip the conversation?
Well, but he's like not
In
credited,
the
so a lot of
Conversation?
people don't realize that he's like, or remember that he's in there.
He's
Conversation,
in it?
obviously. Yeah, The Conversation is a great movie, obviously.
What did he play?
He's the director.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, just the um
Gene
and then we have The Eagle Has Landed.
Mhm.
Classical war movie. Watched that with my dad a few times. The 7% Solution.
Is that a Sherlock Holmes thing?
I believe it is a Sherlock Holmes thing.
Yeah, he's Dr. Watson. Network.
Network. He played Frank Hackett. I just rewatched Network the other day. Man, I love that movie. There's so much about that movie that is just, it's so now. I mean, like if you never watched Network, go watch the Network and compare it to the world we're living in now, and it's so amazing that a movie 50 years ago made is so prescient even today. You know, and it just kind of reminds you that maybe the whole world's just fucked, and it always has been fucked. It's just we just spinning our heels. The Greatest, a biographical sports movie about Muhammad Ali. Oh, excuse me. He was the uncredited priest on swing in the 1978 movie
Invasion
Invasion
of
of
the
the
Body
Body
Snatchers.
Snatchers.
Hmm.
The movie The Betsy. Apocalypse Now, Lieutenant Colonel Bill Kilgore.
Charlie, don't surf.
Yeah. Just there's something wrong with that. You know, that was um that was good stuff. I enjoyed, yeah, good stuff. The Great Santini. I remember watching that movie as a kid. I thought it was gonna be like a funny movie, and it's not funny at all.
Not very funny.
No,
Not a funny movie.
It's not a knee slapper, if you will. True Confessions. I don't. 1981 American neo-noir crime drama film starring Ulu Grossbart and starring Robert De Niro and Robert Duvall as the brothers, a priest and a police detective. Never heard of that movie. The Pursuit of D.B. Cooper. I did see that movie, 1981, where who played
We played
Treat
DB Cooper.
Williams. Treat Williams played D.B. Cooper. And I remember it opens up with him like he's trudging through the forest and and he he finds he has his Jeep set up somewhere where he grabs like um uh he's in the forest and he's like hunting and so then he kills a deer and he's got it in his Jeep and he's got the money hidden in a like underneath the floorboards of his Jeep and he has the dead carcass of the deer on top of it. And as I remember, there's a scene where like he's trying to drive out of the forest, and these cops pull him over, and they're like, and so they grab his deer because they think, oh yeah, he's probably like hiding the money in the deer, and so they actually like search the dead carcass of the deer, but they don't think of the spot underneath where the deer was, um, because he originally steals it he hides in the deer, but then he was like, I better steal it, and then he actually puts it in a different place, and so there's this kind of moment in the movie where they start the cops search the carcass of the deer, like, oh, he's gonna get caught, but then he doesn't. Anyway,
Hey,
I
I'm,
remember
I'm
seeing
looking.
that movie.
I'm looking at an ad on Board Game Geek, and it says Fate: Defenders of Grimheim, one of the best tower defense games I've ever played. Scott Alden.
Really?
Really?
Oh wow.
Was that a? I'll send it to you in Discord.
Sure. It
Tender
is one of the best I've
Mercies.
ever played.
It stars Robert Duvall as a singer-songwriter Max Sledge, a former country music star whose career and relationship with his ex-wife and daughter were wrecked by alcoholism. So yeah,
That's a good movie.
never seen it. Uh, Maybe it's something I need to tune in and find. The Stone Boy,
So, gents, I'm fading fast.
The Natural.
I think I need to go to bed.
Natural
And
was good.
he plays the good night, buddy.
Yep.
The Natural. He plays the he plays the sports reporter in The Natural.
Right. It was a good. It was a good role.
And he was
I
good
liked the
in it.
Natural a lot.
Yeah, great music.
Oh my god, that cat scared me.
Yeah, she's the big cat's chasing her around, so they're racing around having fun. Let's Get Harry in '86. That was like one of those. Wasn't that one of those like our friend was we left him behind. He's missing in action or whatever movies, if I remember correctly. I don't know. The Light Ship, Hotel Colonial. God, man, there's so many movies that come out that you don't even know that they came out. Colors.
Colors.
Yep.
With the Pac-Man.
Yeah. A Show of Force. Days of Thunder. Harry Hog. The Handmaid's Tale. When they made a movie of it in 1990. Rambling Rose. So many movies. Convicts. Newsies. Playing the role of Joseph Pulitzer. He was he had a role in Fall. Oh no, yeah, he was the cop in Falling Down.
Pendergast.
Yeah, he was the cop in Falling Down. Wrestling Ernest Hemingway. Geronimo, an American Legend.
It wasn't that Stalin? Was that a miniseries?
Yes.
Okay.
The Paper. Weird movie about people who ran a newspaper, basically. Randy Quaid and had a really weird role in that movie. Something to talk about. The stars fell on Henrietta. Directed by James Keach and produced. I mean, like, who even remembers these movies? You should know all these movies, right?
No.
Sling Blade played Carl's father.
He was in Sling Blade?
He was played Carl's father
Oh.
in Sling Blade.
There's some call it a Sling Blade.
Sling Blade.
French
What are you gonna do with that? What are you gonna do with that lawnmower blade? Because I'm gonna chop your head clean off. Why don't you get up and do it then? Just walks over. Hey, Carl, Sam, just hits him in the head with the lawnmower blade. You're like, Jesus. Phenomenon.
That was a good movie, Sling Blade, by the way.
It was a very good movie.
John Ritter was in that movie too, right? He was great.
Yeah. Gingerbread Man, an American legal thriller, directed by Robert Altman. Anybody see that?
I don't know.
Nope.
I did see a Civil Action. That's a good movie. John Travolta, Robert Duvall, James Gandolfini, Dan Hedaya, about the court case movie. It's good stuff.
Yeah, I like Civil Action. I think I saw that a few times actually.
Yeah. Deep Impact played Spurgeon Tanner. The guy in the he was in the space shuttle thing. And then they were heading, remember, and he was like the old astronaut they sent up in the because he was the only one that knew how to, like, they wanted to have an old hand on to, like, when they sent it to go and intercept the comet or whatever. And then remember, he has the scenes where he sits down as they're making their way back home. He starts reading Moby Dick to the guy that got blinded from the accident.
Right.
And he has like that. He has that moment where because they're going to sacrifice themselves to try to save the earth. And I remember, I think maybe he didn't have the role, but somebody had the line. And it's like, well, if this works, we're all going to have a high school named after us. Gone in 60 seconds. I think he played the cop in that one as well. 6 Day, horrible movie. Horrible movie about the clones and stuff or whatever. Remember that movie? And all you had to do is like pull their eye, and there was like a dot in their inner eye or whatever, and how many dots you had. That's how many clones you had gone through
Oh, I don't
or
know.
whatever. And I remember I was watching that movie and it was so bad. But I remember there's this like woman assassin, and she's like, I've been cloned so many times, I don't even remember how many. And she like, what? And it's like 3. It's like, I've been cloned so many times, I don't even remember how many times it's been. 3? You can't remember 3? 3. Yeah, she dies. It doesn't matter. 6 Day, horrible movie. Shot at Glory. I mean, this is only year 2000. God, he was on a ton of movies. John Q.
The cop in that one too.
Yeah, he played a lot of cops. Assassination Tango. He played Robert E. Lee in Gods and Generals. Secondhand Lions. I remember that movie with Michael Caine.
That's a good movie.
Open Range. That's a good Western.
Kicking and Screaming.
Yeah. Kicking and Screaming. Yeah. Thank You for Smoking. Lucky You. We Own the Night for Christmases. Crazy Heart. The Road. Just played the old man. Get Low. 7 Days in Utopia. Jane Mansfield's Car. A Southern Gothic family drama film directed by Billy Bob Thornton. Sure. Casting by Jack Reacher, A Night in Old Mexico, The Judge, Wild Horses, and Dubious Battle. Widows, 12 Mighty Orphans, Hustle, and The Pale Blue Eye, which I actually watched. That was that Christian Bale movie about the murders at West Point and how, and then like Edgar Allan Poe is actually who actually was a West Point student. But then people are dying and then goes there. And he was in a ton of movies. I don't remember Robert Duvall being in The Pale Blue Eye though. I don't know.
Sometimes there are people and things you don't realize. I was watching an episode of the Drew Carey show today for some reason, and all of a sudden I'm looking at this guy, and I'm like, that guy looks and sounds familiar, but doesn't look and sound familiar. And then by watching it a little more, I was like, holy crap, that's Charles Nelson Riley.
I had a moment of Rebecca turned on a show that stars the woman from Always Sunny in Philadelphia, and like she's like a investigator that like works like with that
Yeah,
works
she's had like
for
9 shows since that show went off the air.
yeah, but no, but she works for a police department or whatever, investigating crimes or whatever. And then her partner was this guy, and he kind of talked, and I was like, I know that guy. And then I kind of watched it for a few seconds, and he had these like kind of mannerisms and the way that he would like act and stuff like that. And I was like, that's the guy that played like the good-looking Hispanic firefighter from Rescue Me from like 25 years ago. And I looked it up, and I was like, ah! I knew it. I got you. I knew who you were. I always feel good when I figure those things out. Oh man. Oh, you going to Gamma there, Evan?
Me, this guy, yeah.
What do you do when you go to Gamma?
Mostly hang out. Just like most shows. I'm notably bad at setting up meetings and like officially doing events and things. I just kind of hang out and talk to people and get dinner and play games.
Hmm.
For better or worse, like I don't know. That's what I enjoy. So
Well, track down Shane and make
Is he
him
there?
buy you a dinner. That's what I
Ooh.
think.
I'm not telling him you said that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
He'll
say that you
say
said a nice steak dinner.
no. I'll.
Lance said, I don't know.
Lance said you can have half of a hot dog.
With mustard.
With mustard. Yeah. All right. Well, it's
Yeah, no, I'll
after
say hi to him.
midnight, I suppose. It's getting late. We're all gonna turn into pumpkins here pretty soon.
Hopefully, we don't go to war.
Yeah, I mean
Oh,
that's.
I don't know this news yet. I think I missed something.
U.S. military moves into place for possible strikes in Iran.
In Iran?
Iran.
Wow.
Yeah, it is. It's
Okay.
Yep,
I
they're
think I
building
missed
up
it.
forces.
It's not. It's not. It's not great. I guess is what I would say. I mean, like a buddy of mine said, man, those Epstein files have got. It must be just freaking the worst if we're gonna just start blowing up another country
Yeah. Distract from them.
to distract people from it. I mean,
Well, I guess the Venezuela thing wasn't big enough.
it
wasn't big enough.
It wasn't
yeah.
big enough. No.
I mean, what happened with Venezuela? What's the state
I
of
think they
Venezuela?
realized it wasn't a big enough distraction.
Anyway, I don't know if I want to go down this rabbit hole.
But
I mean, it's another
So
thing where it's
disappointing.
just more, right? I mean, it seems like, and the whole idea is supposedly the the regime that's in place in Iran is just murdering their citizens wholesale, and from the I mean they shut down all the internet in the country so people can't get information out, and the few people that are able to do so because they have technology, they're reporting just like basically wholesale executions of people that are being rounded up, and so, and nobody knows exactly what's going on within the country, because they've decided they've gone completely dark and they don't let anything go out. And there's a theory that like they are working on making nuclear weapons, and and a nuclear weapon in the hands of a regime that, you know, it would be something that could be used for something completely horrible and awful. I mean, it's long been theorized that if you drove a dirty bomb, within 30 miles of Jerusalem, and you blew it up, and you would basically make the entire area uninhabitable for years. And it's just so. The thing is, nobody really wants to do that theoretically. So, I don't know. I don't have the good answers here. I don't know what needs to be done. I mean, on one hand, if you have a group of people that is like literally murdering, you know, theoretically thousands or tens of thousands of people, for nothing other than just a regime trying to keep themselves into power. I mean, if you have the ability to step in and stop that slaughter going on, is it something you should do? I don't know. I don't know what the answer is in that situation. I just, yeah, I don't have a good answer. And I probably, and there's much smarter people than me that could talk and debate about that. That would have more insight. No easy answers. What's the line from The Simpsons? He says there's no easy answers. I say he's not trying hard enough. It's a joke. Yeah, well, on that note,
Yeah.
yeah, I don't know. What do we have? 3 task forces now in the area?
There's more than that.
I thought there was like 3.
There's a map on New York Times.
Oh yeah. I thought we had 3 naval task forces that are like that are like in the waters near
2
Iran
destroyers
around right now.
3 combat ships in different. I don't know all the geography, like all the seas, but it's like 2 destroyers, 3 combat ships, 2 destroyers, another place, another destroyer. The USS Lincoln, an aircraft carrier, 3 destroyers, a guided missile destroyer, plus bases in hubs in Oman, attack planes in Israel, of course. Yeah, it's like a lot of stuff.
Yeah. I don't know. Scary times.
It is.
I do know. I do feel like putting boots on the ground is probably one of the worst ideas we could possibly do.
Yeah.
But and then the cynic in me said, "Well, I mean, would we give 2 shits if they didn't have oil?"
Right.
So anyway,
Well,
on that happy note, everyone.
Have a good week.
yeah. I mean, keep your head up. Try not to worry
I'll
about
try to
it.
finish my cozy. I'll actually probably start a new game of cozy Stickerville with my other game group. I played this last weekend with a couple friends that just came in to keep me company because I'm lonely.
Yeah, I might have to just track that down to play it at some point and see what it's
It's
like.
pretty fun.
So,
like I said,
if you guys want to hang out for a brief second after hours, I just have something quick, but I won't keep you up too late.
Have a good night, everybody.